You are listening to the decision reel.
Hey, shh. Welcome to the decision reel. The decision reel. Welcome to the decision reel, where we try and fail to review movies of today and yesterday.
It's getting hot in here.
It's getting spicy in here already. God damn it, Wally.
Dude, I was a full-on fledged. I put deodorant on right before I came here.
Good,
for
thank you.
guys'
Thank you
sake.
so much. We appreciate that.
No one
I
else
wasn't
knows
going
why
to
that's
shower, and I'm
important.
glad I did.
Yeah, because we're...
Like, nobody watching knows why it's that important.
It's
Well,
important.
right
hold
now.
on. It's important right now.
hope
We're
Tara
in
did
a
too.
new podcast studio. We built a...
Steve built a home inside a home.
I built a home inside of a home.
Inception home.
Inception. No, so it's a new little space for us to do things. I don't know what they're...
I'm getting hot.
Yeah, I told you it was going to be hot in here. That's
It's going
fine.
to get worse the more you talk about it.
Exactly.
Getting hot.
What kind of fucking podcast is this?
At this point, I'm not even sure anymore. It's supposed
Should
to
make
be
it look like the inside of a bus.
I can make this look like whatever we
Writing
want.
on the walls and shit.
The decision reel.
Can you play the start of the Pornhub stuff on your drums?
There's like a drum
It's
thing.
just a
intro?
drum fill. It's like a fucking
What-
11
is it like
second
a-
drum
I
fill.
don't know if I'm...
I've never heard it. So I
He's
don't
gonna
know.
pull up a video that we don't want to see because he's trying to get to a.
What's Pornhub?
I don't
I
know.
fucking gotta look this up. It's gonna be on my computer too.
How's it
This
gonna be
is our
on your
church-
computer
Because
too?
my
Everything's
emails-
connected.
This is
Yeah.
Well,
of
why would you
all
do
the
that?
movies. This
Just
is
Randall
probably
Pornhub
a great
intro
start to this
music.
movie to discuss this movie.
discuss
Randall's
Pornhub.
like he's going to Pornhub right now. And
Of
going
course
to
he is.
click
Look,
on a
he's
Pornhub
like-
video.
He's like,
Instead of
what is
watching
that? What is that?
Yeah.
Oh god, now here.
Oh,
I mean that was an
I'll-
easy boom.
that sounds like it's from a song
It's
already.
well known.
It sounds
it-
like it's from a song.
I make Justin play that at our shows, and you see people like,
Isn't that
why do I know
from?
that?
There.
It sounds like another song.
I'm sure it is. That's a very standard.
I wouldn't know. I've never watched it.
Oh Jesus
Well, that's the
Christ!
drummer right here. So you'd ask him.
Boom. Tska, dum.
Ooh, why do you say it like that?
I don't know. Because it's supposed to be.
We're so
It's
close
supposed to be
now.
erotic. Yeah, we're all together here.
We're like rubbing knees and shit.
Oh, I like that. Anyways, what we're supposed to be doing here is reviewing movies. Is that a thing that we do here? Movies?
Yes.
No.
This week
Yes.
we're talking about the movie Step Brothers as
Step
picked
Brothers.
by Randy.
I feel like Randall, after watching your guys' what is it? What is the other one where he doesn't watch any
How have
fucking
you not
movies?
Have you not seen?
How have you
this?
not seen this?
I feel like Randall's movies are like he's like the fuck boys of movies. Like
Why?
It's like all big, like popular-y,
But he's never
not-
seen
I've
them.
never
and
seen.
knew it. Like, but it's like the weird ones. Not
Maybe
like the
maybe
old
he's
classic.
like he's now like he knows and he's like, you know what? No, I haven't seen Die Hard.
Oh, I
I
have.
had like Jaws
Tara.
popped up, and I was like, "There's no fucking way." Like Jaws.
No, I saw scenes,
Tara has
but I
not.
never saw the full
I've
movie.
never seen Die Hard.
And actually, I still
Oh.
didn't see the full movie.
Well, it's different. I think Die Hard's a
skip
little
forward.
different.
A little
Die Hard's
different.
fucking amazing.
Jaws is like top of the fucking food chain. Eh.
Yeah. Look at you! Look at you!
But he is like literally that movie is like when it comes.
I've
to
also
horror
never
movie.
seen any of the Godfather movies.
I haven't either.
the day of my daughter's wedding, that little fucking thing he does
Come
with his
to
fucking
me.
like when he wipes his face.
Come to me.
You got to do the pinky. Get the pinky, and you got to fucking.
Oh wait, no, this way. It's the pain.
I just watched Cujo for the first time during the pandemic.
It's okay.
You know the rabid dog.
Yeah,
it's okay.
but I found that by the end of the movie, I was still sad that it died.
Was the dog?
Yeah,
Like,
it's
you
still-
know,
that's
it's
still
not
a
his
dog.
fault.
No,
He
he's
got
just raised
bit,
it.
and
Let's not get this.
it wasn't his fault.
So, anyways, we're here to talk about the movie Step Brothers today. Like I said, as picked by Randall over
Yes.
here. I guess you've seen this before.
A lot.
Yeah, and that's why you wanted to pick it. And that's
Yes.
cool. Awesome. By the way, I do want to say 2 weeks in a row, Randy is back on the main pod.
Yes.
Hopefully he sticks around. We'll see.
see.
We'll
Fuck, do we get a
Tara's like,
mosquito in here, bro?
it followed you.
Ew.
You went upstairs. You let it in.
It's your house.
He's a skater.
Yeah, but
Skeeter.
God damn it. God
Sorry.
damn these
All right.
motherfuckers.
Yes.
Anyways.
I used to watch it with my cousin. That's why I wanted to watch this one because
He's a
it was a
suitor.
big movie when I was growing up. Not growing up. When did it come
It's
out?
everywhere.
Smack him,
It's
smack
goddamn-
him.
Get him. Get him.
Good job.
Did you get it? Did you get it?
She's a skeeter hunter.
Anyways, Step Brothers.
No.
Yes.
What it's about.
No.
No, Daddy, no.
You used what kind of language in front of the
He's
ladies?
taking his belt off. Anyways, Step
yeah.
Brothers. What it's
God.
about. Two aimless middle-aged losers still living at home are forced against their will to become roommates when their parents marry.
Dude, now wins the war. Like, this is the most quotable movie we've done. I thought it was Anchorman, but I think this is more quotable.
There's-
than-
Hold on.
Anchorman.
It's Wedding Crashers and this movie. I think.
Yeah, Wedding
There's
Crashers.
so many.
It's
So you
gotta
know
be
what's funny
close.
is Wedding Crashers and this movie are like my dad's two favorite movies, so it's kind of funny.
But I like
you
your
got
dad a little
solid
better.
fucking dad.
Yeah, I do.
What a
But
man.
I'm watching the movie, right? And I've obviously seen Step Brothers multiple times, but it's been a while since the most recent time.
Sure.
And I'm watching it, and I was I was reminded of how many things that people say still today
I know, right?
that are from this movie.
Yeah.
Like I remember my first beer. I remember when I had my first beer, and you don't say that.
You know
say
that. Something I
Like-
did forever was when he jumps on the bed and he's like, "This is how you do." Anytime I did
Every
anything, I go,
fucking
I go,
time.
"This is how you do."
I actually think he's funnier on the end where he's like da 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 da, like he's just doing the music.
So perfect.
Do you like guacamole?
Yeah. Hey, I meant to ask you. Like it's a big question. I meant to ask you.
Now that I think about it, those tuxedos are fucking weird.
Where to watch Step Brothers? Currently, you can only rent it or watch it on TV. It's on like TBS, TNT, and stuff
Yeah.
all the time. But if you want to rent it, Sling TV, YouTube, Vudu, Hulu with a premium subscription, meaning you need to have something else on there.
Yeah, you have to have the one that allows you to watch live TV.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're probably going to watch it on TNT or TV,
Right.
what have you. Also, Google Play and Amazon. While he's just chowing.
Yep.
Chowing.
That's delicious.
No, so hold that up to the camera, please. We're chowing down on some cotton candy here. Is blue cotton candy.
Yeah, and I have
Tara brought, and she's got.
Get outta here!
This is my, this is my plug.
That was like perfect.
This is the grape. We got grape and what's the other?
blue raspberry.
Just blue raspberry.
It's called
Blue
grape
raspberry.
Raspberry.
drink. Grape drink.
Gotta get.
Perp.
Okay, I want to say
Purple
something.
drink. Purple drink. that's
You
what it
just
is.
you just made me think of a
Purple
scene in a
sticky
movie
punch.
that I haven't thought about in forever. Harold and Kumar escape from Guantanamo Bay when Rob Corddry shows up in like the black neighborhood and he pours out the grape drink on
Oh,
the
God.
street. Exactly, I
That
do
movie-
that.
did you like that movie? Did you like
No, but yes, like
Nah,
it's
I
haven't
not
seen that
good.
one.
But Neil Patrick Harris is in it and kills it.
Yeah,
So
and I
doesn't
love
have
I love
fun.
NPH. I do love me some NPH.
Have you seen the Christmas version of it, Tara? The Harold and Kumar Save Christmas or Christmas in 3D or something?
No, I've only seen the White
would've
Castle
milked
one
that shit.
So the first
once,
one, yeah.
so I haven't seen any of those.
Oh, well, maybe for a Christmas episode, I might do that because Neil Patrick Harris, literally, that's one of his
No,
best
I already
roles
have
I've
my
ever
Christmas movie
seen.
locked and loaded.
I'm
Elf.
sure it's Elf. Yeah,
It's
goddamn
not
it.
Elf.
What is it?
Bitch.
What was your favorite? Why are you getting so mad? What the fuck?
Elf is
That
one
wasn't
of
merited.
Elf. Is,
God damn.
Elf is one of my favorites, but
No, you were explaining your favorite one the other day. I was like, oh, you're
yeah,
talking about
Elf
Muppets?
isn't.
Is it
Well, no,
Muppets?
I was saying there. I have
Muppets. Oh,
tears.
She has tears.
I have tears of Christmas movies. Like,
Sad.
like the beginning of December, I waste my time watching like the blah Christmas movies. I save
What
my
are your
top
blah
tier
Christmas
ones.
movies?
What the fuck's a blah?
Like,
Like Christmas Story and like the old industry standard Christmas.
well,
movies?
and like the like Fred Claus or like some of like the C B list ones. But then like my top tier Christmas movies I save for the week of Christmas, which is like Christmas Vacation, Muppets Christmas Carol, Elf, The Santa Claus, Tim Allen.
those are all great.
Those
choices.
are like my
love
top
those.
tier ones.
Good
But
choices.
I have ones that I do still like. They just don't warrant the week of Christmas. And one of
We
those
need
is
a
one of the
bigger
ones that I
camera
would pick.
for you because you talk with your hands so much. You're like drawing circles. We need to like.
we
back
need a
it up.
top-down view so we can
What's
see everything
that Ricky,
you're doing
Ricky
over there.
Bobby where he's like,
I'm not sure
I
what to do with my hands.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
the car was running really fast. Really great. The team.
Yeah. I gotta take a piss and I'm gonna make a phone call and I'm gonna be right back.
I thought I was like, okay, I gotta get up. I thought you were I was like, okay.
I
here we
love
go.
that part in that movie because it's so like what he's eating a sandwich but like violently.
Fan is thing.
Whatever. Back
So I'm not
to-
going to tell you what it is, but it's not one of my top tier ones.
Can we
Yes,
get
ma'am.
through Thanksgiving first?
Is there Thanksgiving movies?
Charlie
I'm
Brown.
sure there is.
Is Charlie Brown? Thanks.
Charlie Brown
Charlie
has
Brown.
every holiday.
Yeah.
Probably has like Martin Luther King Day too.
Fuck.
There probably are movies that at least happen during. There are Thanksgiving episodes of TV shows.
Make sure you watch the Charlie Brown and Martin Luther King crossover.
Oh my god.
Only this Wednesday on the cock. I don't know.
HBO Max around Thanksgiving now just puts all like the Friends Thanksgiving episodes in one like playlist for
that's
you.
cool.
I feel like you're on. Are you on like a what do you call those things? Like a website where it's like you're
She's
like
on the
a group of the
Facebook-
biggest fans.
Hold on, she's on
and
the
they, like, tell
Facebook
you when shit
group of
happens?
memes of friends, friends of friends, and like fans of friends.
Every time I watch your
No.
Snapchat, you're watching Friends.
None of those.
Come on, bullshit.
But I do
I'm on it.
follow the Friends Instagram page.
I have a Friends
Okay.
blanket.
But it's the main one. I don't follow like
You know
Friends
what-
fans,
you know what-
friends of
Do you know what it's
whatever.
used for?
You know what you cheese
your friend's
for?
blanket.
It's not like their blankets. It's like this TV show.
I understand.
Okay, just making sure that was fucking reiterated.
We were talking about
understand.
Friends, so I assumed that was.
But my dog confiscated it. And now
I
it's
was
his
about to say,
favorite.
was it for your
Yeah,
dog?
Benny loves it.
Oh, that's
He like
cute,
drags it
though.
into his cage, and he's like,
Actually, if you've watched my Snapchats recently, New Girl is in the background, not
"Sounds so
Friends.
fucking sassy, dude."
So.
I know she's like, I'm being
Watch it
attacked right
recently.
now.
Yes.
Jesus Christ. Anyways, back to the movie at hand.
Because we're gonna sweat our asses off.
It's all good.
I think it's gonna have to be an hour.
Whatever, man.
Yeah, go ahead. Keep going.
Guys, keep motherfucking talking here. Written by Will Ferrell and Adam McKay, directed by Adam McKay. If anybody's been paying attention, we just did a movie that both of these people written, directed, starred in. The Other Guys. Yeah, thank you, Tara. You got it. Adam McKay's also Anchorman, Talladega Nights, The Other Guys, all these other movies that, Will Ferrell's
Will
kind of
Ferrell.
been all up in. What are you doing over there?
I'm just rearranging this thing.
Popping
Is
it.
We're
he
trying to get
is he the
comfy.
one that Will Ferrell recently had a falling out with?
Look, I'm not up to date on everything, probably.
There was something because he was making some show.
I'm sorry.
I don't
Trying
remember.
to start a conversation. Is what
Yeah,
she's
you're
trying
right,
to
yeah,
do,
I know.
Steve.
I'm
I
sorry.
don't remember who it was, but there's someone that he had like a falling out with because he wanted to do a show, but like he
Deacon.
used a different person.
Oh, yeah, you know
But
what?
he had
I think you're right.
But he had
I remember
told
reading
him that he
something
was
about
going to
that.
use him, but then he used someone else. He had a reasoning for it. I think they've since cleared it up, but they did go through like a
It's like, I don't like your
I
mother.
heard
We're
he was
not
kind of
making
weird to
movies.
work with.
Will Ferrell.
Yeah, he's always like
I
fucking
fucking believe
just
it.
trying to goofball.
Yeah.
The whole time.
Will Ferrell has a Christmas movie that's coming out with Ryan Reynolds in it, and that may move up to
you
tier
fucking-
one of
Is
Christmas.
that the thing where they were
Have to
doing
fucking
that?
Go home with some cocoa butter.
Yeah, where
and
they
a
did the
lit
little
lavender
singing-
candle. Now,
Oh, all right. Why not? With the wood, it's got to have the wood wick in it.
not
Like,
lavender.
let's dim the lights, baby.
Not lavender. I like
Dim 'em.
dessert. I like dessert smelling candles, like cinnamon butter or like
You know what I don't like is fucking cinnamon anything. That sounds
or like
terrible.
Yeah, when
or
people
like
say, you want some
Yeah.
Fireball? I'm like, get the fuck out of my
or like
face.
blueberry maple pancake
All right,
candle,
all
like
right,
something
good.
like that. Yeah.
That does sound good.
Randall, what are you doing over here?
I have a
You're-
container of
just
cotton
reading.
candy
Okay.
coming
Tips
tomorrow.
PhD.
That's maple cotton candy.
I feel like you can make alcoholic beverage out of this.
Yeah.
Pour it
Thinking
right
about
in.
it
They
Wait,
do
wait,
that.
hold on.
They have,
Wouldn't,
like-
wouldn't that dissolve the cotton candy?
it doesn't,
though?
but
Exactly,
it
Steve.
adds the flavor.
Exactly.
We're dissolving cotton candy
So-
just to drink it.
They
Blue
make
raspberry
they
flavor?
make like
fancy.
martinis and stuff that they put like a chunk of cotton candy
Someone
in first,
dropped
and
part
then
of
they
their fucking
pour
pillow
the
in my martini. I'd be
mix.
pissed.
No, it goes in first, and then they pour the martini like over top of it so that it like dissolves.
You get
in-
the sugar and the flavor from it.
it's like a cotton
about
candy
it.
martini or some shit like that.
So Step Brothers, it is starring Will Ferrell as Brennan Huff, John C. Reilly as Dale Doback, Mary
Brennan.
Steinbergen as Nancy Huff, Richard Jenkins as Dr. Robert Dobeck,
Jenkins.
Adam Scott as
Mr.
Derek,
Dobeck.
and Catherine Hahn as Alice.
I love Catherine Hahn.
I do
I really
too.
do. I haven't seen her
in
in something that that I didn't like.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Like I don't think I've seen her play something where I was like, no.
Have you ever seen the movie The Goods?
Yes.
No.
She
Jeremy
kills,
Piven?
Yeah, she
But
kills that
montage
movie.
of
What?
crotch shots of Steve.
What are you talking about? The
The
Goods.
Goods.
Oh, The Goods. Yeah. The Goods. All right.
All right.
No, that movie's really good.
Sorry.
She kills it. She Rob Riggle is like
I fucking love Rob.
he's like a
Riggle.
45-year-old dude trapped.
What kind of last
Sorry,
name is it?
he's a 10-year-old trapped in like a 45-year-old
Yeah.
dude's body, and Catherine Hahn like wants to fuck him, and it's the funniest shit you'll ever see.
Because
Which
she's
one-
like his right hand. She's one of
They're
his.
selling cars.
Well,
Used
no, I'm
cars.
trying to picture who she is because I can't picture who
She's
she
the
is right now.
sister.
So in this movie,
I mean, she's the sister-in-law.
She's the
She's-
sister.
Oh, she's
Yeah.
the one that's trying to have sex.
Yeah,
with her
yeah.
the whole
Yeah,
time.
she's the one in the car.
Oh my god.
So good.
You're so flat. You're so flat.
The part where like she's in the bathroom with him, and
Oh my god! And then she goes, he's on the
just
urinal,
pees it. Like, I was
and
like,
he's like,
good for you.
He's like, oh my god, you're amazing.
She's like flips her hair back.
Something's
Yeah.
happening.
You know what Christmas movie would be good with? What is that movie? It's like Moms or something. It's like a
Bad Moms
with
Christmas.
her. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a good one.
That was one of the ones I was thinking. So they had Bad Moms, the main Bad Moms, and
Did
then
I
they
just guess
did
it?
a Christmas. It's Bad Moms.
Is that the one you want to
Christmas.
do though?
No, no, but that is on that's one of the ones I watch.
It's on her list of pre.
It's my
Christmas
that one's
movies.
like a 3 weeks before Christmas. Like
What,
gotta
hold
build
on.
up to the good
What
stuff.
is your Christmas Day movie? Gotta have one.
Muppets Christmas Carol.
All right. You know what my favorite insult?
And I watch it. I don't watch it until I'm at my parents' house, and we
You look like
watch it
you're
after
You seem
we
like
open Christmas
a parade
presents.
watcher. You know what I'm talking about?
the Macy's Day Parade.
Yeah, you look like you would have been a parade watcher.
Yeah.
Anyways, one of
No,
my favorite insults.
I watched
lately.
the dog show.
We're all like, oh shit.
That
Anyway.
makes more sense. That's I think
You
it's
guys
why we
almost
all know.
harmonized. You almost harmonized.
We did the old. My favorite. One of my favorite new insults is calling somebody a muppet.
Is that
Why?
like from?
Is that like how
an-
British people insult?
I was
Yeah.
about to say, is that from
Right?
England?
Yeah,
Like,
people are like, you fucking muppet.
Yeah. Thank you.
Right. I don't know how to take that. Anyways, Step Brothers is rated R for crude and sexual content with pervasive language.
pervasive.
Pervasive. I forgot that I have highlights of fucking Step Brothers we could be showing this whole time. I always forget that. God damn it. Runtime on Step
my
Brothers
dad's
is
boat.
98 minutes.
my
I mean, this movie feels long to me, but it's not.
No.
You know
It
what I mean?
feels a long
So
to me
listen,
too.
I watched the unrated version
Which
when
is long.
I watched it, and I feel like honestly the regular version is fine. Like the small things that are in it in the unrated, I feel like not necessary.
Probably why they didn't put it in.
I disagree. I think it's perfectly fine.
Like to be
Sorry, thank
honest,
you.
through most of the movie watching it, it was actually hard to remember what wasn't in the original cut.
Sure, that makes sense.
So
because
I don't
I've
feel like
seen
it
the
was-
unrated version
I don't feel like it
more.
was needed. Like his when he stands up at Derek's birthday dinner and is like, and I'm adding you to my will. Blah, blah, that wasn't even that funny to me. Like that's unnecessary.
Yeah, I agree with that.
It's a money thing most of the time.
Well,
Or
that-
like
that's what it
Christmas Day where they're fucking in the other room and they come in. That's extra too. That wasn't in the where they
No,
like
it was.
walk into the room and
It was.
she's still like
I watched the original
not
last
attached
night.
to him.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I watched the original last night. Like the normal one, theatrical version.
Why are you talking like that?
The one where
What do you mean?
they don't walk into the room attached to
Yeah.
each other though. They
Yeah.
leave the room and go have sex, but they don't.
Yo, is there more things down there that you just pulled? Is it like a magic fucking hat?
Yeah.
This motherfucker's
hook
got
up
a
one of those?
magic hat of Twister teas.
You gonna compare it?
Oh, we got a raspberry
I like all of
coming.
them.
Look, he's got
Why
a
don't you give
rasp-
him a peach one so he can have
Oh, and he can.
a
Are we doing a
comparison?
side
Oh,
by
so
So
side?
hold on,
Yeah.
hold on. I want to bring this up. Wally,
bottom.
my best friend here,
It is
Wally,
weird that they arranged them
brought
that way.
these tipsy peach teas.
Pull it up.
If you're
I would
watching on
also-
YouTube, you can see here these twisty peach teas. They don't make them anymore. From Authentic Brewery of Great South Bay. Shout out. These are fucking delicious.
shout out, Sarah. She gave
Great
them to me.
South Bay.
Can you grab all
Sarah,
three?
shout out Sarah.
Oh, sorry.
let me see
Great
this.
Great
Okay.
South Bay.
Forgot we
These are
had
so
headphones
sweet.
on.
Peach tea. Very, very good. Very smooth. We're also drinking the old Twister teas like always here.
Twisters.
In
Calling it
the
twist-
decision.
Twisted
On the decision
Steves.
reel. We're getting Twisted Steves down
Don't
here.
steal my
down
nickname.
here.
That's my nickname for
okay,
Steve.
all right,
For
all
That's still
Steph.
good. That's still good.
Yeah, it's
I
still
know.
good. It's really still good.
It
So-
reminds me more of like a apricot.
Oh, we're just trying to get sponsors out here, all right? We're trying to see if somebody wants to
We're
throw a
reaching
sponsor.
Somebody.
We're reaching into something. I don't know
Reaching
what we're
deep.
reaching into. Anyways,
Africa.
oh Jesus Christ! Now I'm on it.
Can you
Step
stop
Brothers.
ASMRing on this fucking podcast.
Step Brothers was released on July 25th, 2008. This movie's a lot older than I thought it was.
Yes.
I feel
Every
like a lot
movie
of
that
those
we
movies
reviewed
have been-
feels like it's older than it actually is.
Yeah.
Right.
Because we're fucking old.
Because we're
now,
old.
Steve.
Yeah.
I don't like being old.
God,
You
because that
look
means
young, baby.
that means we were that means we were
Yeah,
only
baby,
like 20
yeah.
when it came out.
You look the same as you did right when we graduated high school. Like maybe 2 years afterwards.
If I took this hat off,
Like 21-year-old Steve, 22, 21, it's fucking identical.
well, you don't want to know what.
Well, we
you wanna know
were
what my-
like 20 when this movie came out.
You got that sweet little baby face. But
Were you? No.
Yeah, 2008. We were born in 88. 20 years after that is 2008.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Look at
Not
Tara
in the
over here
fucking
doing math that
90s,
Randy
Randall.
doesn't know. Yeah,
Sorry.
I do want to
Randall was
say
born in, like,
ninth
98 or some shit.
thanks, Wally, for that.
You're welcome.
Making me
95.
pump me up there.
You're welcome.
95.
You looking good, buddy.
You know,
Randy.
just out here doing my
Ryan,
thing.
95.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's
Rocking it,
27
baby.
now.
Because you're the same age as my sister.
Baby.
Yeah, you were born the same year as my sister.
That's cool. So, budget time. What do we think it cost in 2007, let's say, to make Step Brothers?
Fucking $75 million.
$75 million from Wally. We're going to go to Randy next.
That seems like a lot. I'm going to go 50.
50. He's going 50. Tara, what do you think?
I'm going to go middle then. I'm going to say like 62.
62.
No, 60. I'll just go 60.
She's going 60.
62 seems overzealous.
Overall budget, $65 million.
I should have stuck with 62. I was so close.
Nailed it. You got close, though. You got close. So then, all right, with that, what do we think it made overall box office? How much money did it rake in worldwide?
Fucking $200 million.
200.
Prestige worldwide.
I was going to go 250.
250.
250.
Tara.
I'm just going to double the budget.
So
130. I'll go a little over
130.
150.
God, make up your mind.
I say 150.
There you go.
This is funny to me because Tara should just keep what she says first because box office, 128.1 million.
I hate everyone here.
It's yourself.
Dun,
You're
dun,
doing it
dun.
to yourself.
Yeah.
Opening weekend,
I hate her
too. Opening weekend, it made.
She wasn't excused.
We're getting deep
That's
here.
my other personality.
Armed, this isn't real. We cut deep.
Her name's Ursula.
Ursula.
It's my evil twin.
Christ. No wonder why you like the Little Mermaid, right?
Actually, Ursula is the name of Phoebe's evil twin.
Look, it goes both ways.
Did you call her the evil twin?
Under the sea.
Ursula is Phoebe's evil
Undone.
twin.
She's not an evil
She's
twin.
a
She's just
bitch.
a fucking twin.
She's a bitch.
She got a fucking deep voice with that.
Jesus Christ. Opening weekend was 30.9 million. So, I mean, that was a big opening
That's a big
for this,
weekend, yeah.
for sure. Yeah. Big weekend.
Was it number one the weekend it came out?
I don't know. We're going to find out next.
find out.
Ooh, top 10 that week. I'm going to go through everything until we get to the top 3, and then we're going to guess.
It is
in the
kind of
order
funny that
of
we
the
got
top
here
3.
so fast. I feel like we barely talked about the movie.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Is it?
This is where we're rolling.
My butt's gonna start sweating if we stay in here like more than 15 or 20 more minutes.
This
Look, we're trying out this
house
new
is a
setup.
prison on planet bullshit.
The galaxy of this sucks camel dick.
Shark Week.
Hello. Look, we're trying out this new situation.
No
if it doesn't
TV
work
for
too
a
good,
week.
then maybe we'll pump in some AC in here. I don't fucking know.
Steve just in here.
My belly is full of white dog shit.
Damn it. All right, number 10. Wanted.
Ooh.
Angelina Jolie.
Yeah.
Fucking let's curve this bullet.
So fucking cool, but not the movie was not like. I
No.
mean, it was all right,
It
but
wasn't epic.
but the idea of being
It's
able to
fine. The idea
was
fucking
cool, yeah.
curve a
Curve a
fucking
bullet.
bullet.
I
is
thought
cool.
the
That's
coolest
fucking
thing
sick.
was the sniper rifle bullet
In
where
the
it like
beginning?
turns into a different bullet as it's going and
Oh,
like
yeah.
yeah. Fucking cool
It's
shit.
magical.
Number 9. Randy's favorite movie, Space Chimps.
Yeah. What? What?
I don't know.
Is that a real fucking thing?
I don't
You
know
guys
what
are
that
fucking
is.
real
movie?
Space Chimps. Yeah, they send fucking chimps to space. I don't know. It was
That's
some
fucked
kids.
up.
Yeah,
kids
sounds a little
thing.
questionable.
That's fucked up.
Figured he'd know about it. Whatever. Number 8.
Why would I know about that?
Hellboy 2: The Golden Army.
Army.
Well, I like both of them. I like both of those Hellboy movies. I thought
I think
they were
I don't really remember the second one.
I saw
I-
the first
I-
one, but not the second one.
Maybe that's why. Maybe
I like
didn't see-
both of
No,
them.
I think I did. I
That's where
think
they
I
kind of
saw it,
ended
but
up
only
at
like
Stonehenge
once.
at the end. And
Yeah,
they
yeah.
Jumped in the
Yeah, I think I only saw the second one.
The
like
first
once.
one's definitely better, but they definitely hold up being like the same. Now the newest Hellboy movie. Well, I do like David Harbour as Hellboy. Like, why didn't Ron
I couldn't
Perlman was
make it through
perfect? Ron Perlman
Why
was
do
perfect.
it? Yeah, why change it?
Exactly. Now, fucking my boy Hopper got ripped for that movie.
Hopper.
Happy. Good old Hap.
I like him
Hampa.
too.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
do.
I'll do
So
that.
yeah. Look, we're getting
Give me a
deep.
little
Oh,
pinch. Give me a little
oh,
pinch.
oh.
That's more of a. Oh, I know. He got a little pinch out of there.
Ready, ready, ready.
Pinch. Just one.
Getting that cotton candy.
Ew.
Number 7.
I forgot how cotton candy was.
Oh, cotton candy.
That's
so good.
delicious.
The grape is so good.
That's fucking banging.
Number 7.
Naysayers. Fucking.
What?
How do you think that milk was discovered? You know, like you fucking.
Naysayers.
Someone had to go.
Let me
We're
s-
gonna try this out.
Look at that cow over there.
I'm a fucking pioneer,
That
buddy.
looks like
That's
it's got
like-
some good milk. And number 7. Wally.
Wow.
It's such a good movie, and I'm so fucking tired of it. So fucking tired.
The worst part
Eva.
about that movie is everything that it did is becoming real.
It's such a good movie. It's a fucking phenomenal movie.
It's a very good like allegory for like what the way the world's going. You know what I mean? You have giant corporations taking over.
The
You
fuck
have
was that?
Eva.
yeah,
It's the other one. He calls the other one. Her name's
right,
Eva.
yeah.
Complete control over these fatties.
These
That's
fatties.
the whole fucking
Okay,
premise.
there's
of the
only
movie.
one part of that movie that fucks me up in that it shows that all their bones have become smaller and the joints are far away from each other, right? Because all they've been doing is sitting in
Sure.
space for years and years, and they've evolved into this like gelatinous fucking fat piece of shit.
Fucking Dr.
But then at the
Steve
end,
over here.
right at the end of the movie, they get out of the ship and they're walking on Earth's
Yeah, there's
gravity.
no way.
They would all just die immediately or turn into a
Or at
puddle
least
of mush.
like collapse.
Right.
They were setting up the fucking scene. Steve.
Wally.
They needed
Shut
it to hit hard.
Shut the fuck up. If you're gonna present realness to me, I want realness at the end. I want to see people dying. I want people walking out of that ship going, "Ugh."
I taught lessons for years. So it's like this is like I tell people my name. That's what they say. Literally the first thing.
Wait, ready?
I
wasn't
that
me.
wasn't
that was you, dude.
Jesus Christ, what are you doing over there?
I was thoroughly fucking impressed.
No. I mean,
like,
I can do
damn.
that, but that wasn't me. No, I was gonna go, Wally.
Oh Jesus! There's an episode of Seinfeld where Elaine talks into a tape recorder in the back of the room in like a sexy voice.
Can you
And-
hold?
Oh,
Can
no,
you-
I'm
can you
afraid
say-
not to.
Can you say that again, but then do the ASMR thing you did before? Real quick. It's the macaroni and cheese one.
The macaroni.
It does sound like when you mix
Go. You gotta do it.
Good.
I don't know what's happening. What's happening?
No. She's been doing it all since we
Oh,
got
yeah, I
since we
know,
started.
I
I have just
And
secretly
it gives
just
me it
while
gives
you guys
me
are
fucking the
talking. just-
heebie-jeebies every time
Then
she
why
does
do you want me to do
Because
it?
it's hilarious. Fucking
Okay.
just do it. Don't be a baby.
Wally.
Oh god! Oh my god!
Jesus Christ!
Okay.
Welcome to the decision wheel.
Yeah,
We try and
I
fuck
feel
with everybody. Here.
All right, sorry. Good.
Number 6.
Love macaroni and cheese, by the way.
Who doesn't?
It looks like they're having fun. They're having fun eating that mac and cheese over there. It's good.
Well, let's be real. If
I
you
just
saw,
walked by the window and all I heard was.
let's be real. If you saw somebody like just chowing down on mac and cheese and they're like, "God, this is fucking amazing," wouldn't you be like, "I like that guy"?
Yeah. It's a fucking.
I do.
Anyone that
Whoa.
says they don't like mac and cheese is probably questionable.
Well,
That's what we're
Tommy.
getting at.
one of
They
my
can get the fuck out of here.
one of my old bosses, one of my ex bosses, his son doesn't like cheese.
Hey, that guy's a fucking psychopath.
I was like, what?
Look, I could fucking build you an Adobe hut
Out
with
of
my
cheese.
shit. All the cheese I eat.
Number 6. Top 10 that week. Number 6. Hancock.
I just watched that
I
recently.
liked it, kind of.
I watched
I
it
like
recently.
it.
I
I
think
like
it
it.
held up. It was okay.
Ending was kind of weird, but yeah.
The first 45
Yeah.
minutes of that movie, genius.
Great.
Amazing.
And
the
then
part
they
where he sticks that dude's
complicate it,
head up
it's
that dude's
weird.
ass, great. And then
It was great.
it was great. But then it's like, oh, the closer we are to each other, the worse we
Yeah.
get, or we're
Yeah.
dying, or whatever. They're together the whole fucking movie before
Best,
that.
all right, here's a great question. Best mainstream movie
Where a dude's
where something
head
goes up.
goes up someone's ass.
Where something goes up someone's ass unwarranted.
unwarranted.
Yeah.
So not like
100%.
someone saying, hey, why don't you do your thing?
The Nutty Professor or the hamster.
That's pretty good.
What is it, Jason Statham one where he sticks a shotgun up the
Crank 2.
crank?
Crank.
I
Crank
love how he
two,
puts
yeah.
it in the fucking
Oil
oil
first,
first.
he goes,
and then-
bloop.
yeah. So Crank is on my
Anyways.
list to do here soon because I love that movie and I know Randy
the
has not
first one?
seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really
That's the
good.
one where he has to get
It's good.
jumped.
Oh, it's been a minute.
He
It's
has to
been a
have
minute,
sex
so-
with his chick in public just
Yeah.
to keep his fucking heart rate
He
up.
needs the heart rate. Yeah.
It's so good.
And all the
Jesus.
schoolgirls are watching from
Oh my god!
from the school bus.
Just fucking. Stop! Oh my god! I think I found a fucking thing of mine. Where it's like,
I don't like this. I don't
Wakes me
like
up.
Number
Anyways, go
5, Journey to the Center of the Earth.
ahead. Which one?
The
Which
first
one
one,
has?
the first
Well, who's
one.
in this one?
So I believe the first one was The
There's
Mummy.
been 1,000. Fraser?
Brendan Fraser.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
what I thought.
and then The Rock took it over, I believe.
Yeah.
Giga. Number 4, The X-Files. Do you believe?
X-Files movie. It's actually a really good movie. It's a really good movie. Do you believe in love after love? Are the lyrics, and
No.
you're never going to change my
No.
mind.
Never gonna change my mind.
All right, top 3 that week. Step Brothers. Mamma Mia in its second week.
There you go. I got
Oh, you would say that.
Hold on.
You would say
I
that.
want to bring up something about that movie. It's fucked up.
What, Mamma Mia?
Yeah. They're arguing
it
over
is.
whose daughter this is.
Yeah.
This
It's
bitch
super weird.
is us.
I mean, she just had a. Okay, calm down. She just had a fun summer.
Stop
fun summer.
booty
You-
shaming her, Steve.
Yeah, don't
Fucker, if you're
shame.
fucking with so many dudes that you don't know whose kid it could be, come on.
It was literally 3. That's not even.
3?
What's the movie? So I watched
That
this
could be
movie
in the
other
same
night.
week. Let's be
Tara,
real.
This is a Tara question. I watched the movie. I watched the movie the
I
other
mean,
day.
stop.
I watched the movie the other day.
You saw me go in my head, right? Go.
And it's with
not that many.
Waterworld guy. What's
Kevin Costner.
Kevin Costner.
It's with Kevin Costner. He's
Sure.
the
Sure.
and he has sex with 3 generations of women.
Yeah.
What movie is
Rumor
that?
has it.
Thank you.
Rumor has it.
Jennifer
you know
Aniston. Yeah.
It's fucked up.
It is.
It is.
I watched the whole
No, it
thing. I
is,
was like,
yeah.
what the fuck?
Yeah.
Okay, so Mamma Mia.
Imagine being that fucking guy.
Mark Ruffalo's in that too.
I like Mark
Good
Ruffalo.
old Mark.
I do too.
I'm gonna
She looks
pick
great in that
Not
movie.
the Marky Mark, but
She looks
it's a
great in
Mark.
that movie.
A Marky
the
Mark.
long hair. Jenny
Step
Aniston.
Brothers, Mamma Mia,
Yeah.
and The Dark Knight in its second week.
Oh.
So what do we
that's
think?
fucking
The
good.
top 3 is. Hold on,
Wow.
we're gonna go to Randy first because he picked Step Brothers. What do you think? What's the
What are the top? Dark Knight, this, and what?
Mamma Mia, Step Brothers?
Mamma Mia and Dark Knight are in their second week.
Those are all pretty big movies.
Dark
Yeah.
Knight. Step Brothers. Mommy.
Okay, Tara.
I'm with Randall.
I'm gonna say the same
So
thing.
everybody's going with the same
Everyone
thing.
says that. Yeah.
Consensus says you were right. I mean, this was probably the
Yeah.
easiest top 3 we've had.
Yeah, I think so.
Pretty easy. Yeah. I think
I got
so.
it right.
If Randy got it
Yeah.
right. Goddamn. Tomatometer time. What do we think the critics and the audience scored this out of 100%? Again, we're going to Randy first.
Okay.
Shut your mouth.
I realize
your
I'm
mouth.
better if I don't think about it. I'm like, if I say it quick.
Yeah, you know, you're right. If you just
If I think too hard, yeah.
Instinctually.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I'm going 75-63.
75
Those are my
critics,
numbers.
63 audience.
Those are my
Okay.
numbers.
Tara.
I'm gonna go higher.
Fuck, it's too late. Yeah, I know. I fucked up.
No, I'm going. I don't
We're going
think.
back 75-83.
No, okay.
I'm
closer
going.
to where he's at. Actually,
Yeah.
I'm going 50-70.
50, 70.
I don't think critics
one's
like
first
this.
again? Oh, critics.
I don't.
Critics.
I don't feel like. I
I'm
know.
gonna go-
I know. Lately, we've been surprised because some of our recent comedies, the critics actually did like,
Enjoyed it.
but I don't think this was one of them.
I'm gonna go fucking 72 critics, and I'm gonna go 86
Audience.
for just you and I, baby.
You and I, all right.
You know.
So I'm going to say this. This one surprised me a little bit.
Did it?
A little bit.
We're all wrong.
Oh, where that? Yeah.
That's usually what that means.
Critics,
Critics 100%.
55.
Oh.
Audience.
I think she's fucking cheating, dude. I am fucking. I want to recount.
I want to recount.
I want,
Goddamn
give me
hanging
my cotton
sheds.
candy.
Give me.
You are the only one eating it right now.
Let me take back all my cotton candies.
She's like, give me this because I want to eat it now.
Do that, Matt.
What was the audience score?
Audience score 69.
Fuck.
Waiting for somebody to say it.
That's it?
69.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah, exactly. Like I said, I feel like it should have been higher than 69 for
I
audience
like
score.
that
I
Like
think so
this
too.
I do.
Anchorman,
At least
other guys,
70s.
everything is way higher
At
than
least
this.
70s, maybe 80. I would have thought audience would have given it.
You know, IMDb score
It doesn't surprise me. about the
5.7.
critics.
Higher?
7.6.
Fuck.
See, something needed to be higher.
Yeah, that's okay to me. Could have been closer to 8, but
That's
you know,
what I
man,
expected.
don't be looking at my fucking notes, boy.
I
We
can't
look at
help
my
it
notes.
now. I look at screens when they're near me. What the fuck?
I gotta look at every screen.
Look at this.
I can't read it. I don't have my fucking glasses on.
Yeah, touche. Oh, she's.
no one's
gone.
No one can tell. It's like a fucking.
Oh,
That
look
looks
at that! Oh
trippy.
shit! Oh my god!
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Look at this. Hold on. Look at this. Look at this shit.
We're hypnotizing anybody who's watching on the YouTube. Anyways, who was your favorite character, Randy? Oh, he wrote down. He has
things down.
notes.
Oh my god.
Randy has notes. Who is
It's
this
because he
person?
picked. It's because he picked the movie.
Yeah, you're right.
No, it's because he's back from a hiatus. He was like, let me
back in my hiatus.
It's Derek.
Derek.
Yeah.
Why?
I like how he
Derek.
is, and it's
Look at these.
the
I lather these up with the Kegels in the shower every day.
that and like
Look what someone
the
just sent
dad
me.
Robert.
Mom, punch me in the face.
Are you doing that for Halloween?
No, but someone sent me. It's a Twisted
I
Tea
like it.
can and said,
I think my favorite
That's
my
dope.
favorite trend is just stupid costumes but with fishnets. I think that's my favorite trend right now. Like every
it?
Halloween, it's like a
So I
a
should do the Twisted Tea
Leonardo
can, but
from
then
fucking-
yeah.
fishnet and heels.
It's just like a girl in a hot dog costume and then fishnets. I'm like, yeah.
Ooh, look at that. This fucking guy. Right.
Oscar Mayer winner.
It's Derek.
With
Move
fishnet.
on. Move on.
Just
Let's get
move
out
on.
of
It's
here.
Derek.
Let's go.
All right.
It's
It's
Derek.
Derek.
Tara, what do you got? Favorite character?
Honestly, I really like.
Sounds exactly like the thing from Lowrider. Sorry, I meant to be just
Oh,
talking
yeah.
to Steve.
Yeah. At the beginning, yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh, no.
The
You
brand new
splashed.
table.
It's gleeking everywhere.
I
Boom.
I think it's either. Oh my friends.
Anyways,
That song makes me think of the George Lopez show
Well, because it is.
because the
isn't he the
beginning
one that
of it.
stole everyone's jokes?
No, that's Dane Cook.
I believe Lopez did.
It's
Yeah,
probably
for a while.
multiple.
comedian?
It's probably
It's
multiple
everybody.
comedians.
Let's be real. Every comedian stole everybody's joke.
I'm gonna say Catherine Hahn's character. I thought she was really funny, even though she
Alice.
wasn't in it a lot. But also, I think Brennan. I liked Will Ferrell a lot in this movie.
Did we just become best friends?
Yep.
You want to go practice karate in the garage?
Yep.
You see that right there? That is a
What does he say? He's like, favorite.
very recognizable signature.
Favorite
Favorite-
non-porn, like
That's what it is. What is
non-erotic magazine to
masturbate
masturbate
to.
Better Homes and Garden? No, what is it? Something like that. Yeah.
Something like that.
Velociraptor.
Male celebrity,
Good
you would
housekeeping.
whatever.
Mine's Riley.
Good
John C.
housekeeping.
Reilly.
John Stamos.
The magazine is good
Johnson.
housekeeping.
He actually he actually got on my nerves in this movie.
John C.
His
Reilly?
character.
John C.
His
Reilly?
character. I disliked him more than Brennan, is what I'm saying. Like, he felt more of a dick
They're both annoying. as
than.
shit. But it's hilarious.
Well, yeah, they're 40-years-olds that live at home and
Fill
like,
up a
not
pillowcase
fully
full of
developed
bags of
adults.
bars of
You
soda
guys
and
are
beat the shit
adults.
out of
You don't have to ask me.
No power tools.
Oh, that's my toothbrush.
Now, there's one thing that
The
always
bunk beds were a big mistake. Why did you let us do that?
There's blood everywhere.
there's one thing that always bothered me about this movie, and there's only one takeaway from it that could have happened. When Brennan uses his drumsticks and he notices
here we
there's
go.
one
Yeah.
little
God,
tick
here's
on
the-
it.
of course, the
Knew this
drummer
was
has
coming.
something to say.
I think if you watch
Knew
the
it was coming.
the extended one, you can see him doing that shit. That
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
funny.
do where
He's all like,
Measuring.
is that the same?
So are you about to say like it's unrealistic that
He also-
he wouldn't have made any nicks on the drumsticks
No,
himself?
the drumsticks would have nicks on them, and also he said his left drumstick, dude.
not
Do you
all
have
of
a
them. The
left and a
cymbals
right
were
drumstick?
leaning like a motherfucker.
Hold on,
Yeah,
hold on.
yeah.
Maybe it was sitting on the drum though that way. Left.
So
and right.
Tara took it from me. So basically, yes, if you use drumsticks, they're gonna be fucking
Yeah.
used and they're gonna have nicks all over them.
Yes.
So unless
Unless
he
he's
had
an
brand-
amazing drummer.
no, unless he
Steve.
had brand new drumsticks that he sets down every time to say, all right, no one's using my shit because these are my new drumsticks and there's no other drumsticks around.
I feel like that's what you would tell people if you had to play drums with other people. Like, don't touch my drum set.
I read
Put my nutsack.
I read
fuck
that
on
he-
your drumstick.
I read that he took that fake nutsack home and he would pull it out at dinner parties with his wife.
Why not?
Like him and his wife would have dinner parties and
my
he
drum-
would
here's
pull
my
out
nutsack.
the fake nutsack. He said
why-
that in
who
like
wouldn't do that?
he
In
said
a
that in like
heartbeat.
an
I know,
interview or
right?
In a
something.
fucking heartbeat.
Because you do it and then people are grossed out and they're like, ah, it's fake. And then they're like, all right, you fucking
I feel like you go to Will Ferrell's house, you just
you know
Oh,
shit.
geez.
Shenanigans.
Bunch of shit in
Yeah.
that house.
Say
he probably
shenanigans
does.
one more time.
Shenanigans? What's that stupid place with all that shit on the walls that you like to go too far?
Yeah. What? What a pistol whip the next person. All right, Wally, who was your favorite character?
John C. Reilly.
John C. Reilly. Do you care to elaborate?
I don't.
No,
This
you should've
character's
just been
not
like,
really.
no.
Everything they say, everyone in this movie is fucking killing it the whole time. So it's just either the two main characters, and I
Yeah.
picked him because I just think he sounds funnier,
What are you
and his
sweating
hair is
for?
adorable.
Why are you sweating?
was watching Cops. I know Cops
thought you were
doesn't come on
talking
till
about
4.
me. I was like, I am fucking sweating, Steve. We're in a small room.
Don't
We're
bring
in, a
this
small,
out.
we're in a small room now. It's getting a little hot. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe it's the lights. I don't know.
So
we'll figure it out.
hot.
We'll figure it out. It's fine. We're all She's just gonna keep coming back to that
She
every
leaked
time.
on you.
I'd rather that fucking happen than that fucking noise that keeps leaving her mouth.
Yeah, I was gonna try, but we can't do it with these.
Welcome to the decision reel,
What's next,
where you're
Steve?
probably gonna have to
What are we
pay for this on OnlyFans here pretty soon.
Hey, whatever you want to do. Speaking of paying for stuff, we do have merch available. You
Look
can buy
at
some
that!
t-shirts.
Look at that!
Finally.
Oh, I know, right?
I'm
I've
waiting
been
for it.
trying to. I've been waiting for a good segue.
I was
I've been
gonna
handing
ask,
layups
but I
all
was just
evening,
like,
Steve.
You're right. You're right. If you want to help us out in any way, you can go to our website, which is at www.thedecisionreel.com.
Thedecisionreel.com.
Look, you said it better than I can. And you can find a store tab on there and look at t-shirts we have. I actually just made stickers too. You can buy stickers from
You
us.
bought. You made
I'll put one on my
stickers.
car.
Stackers.
You made stickers.
And you can
Are they
help
like
us out there.
square bumper?
Yeah, I made a square one.
Here's my
because,
bumper.
look at that. Yeah, I know.
And if you like what you're hearing, you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, Spotify.
Keep going.
Right?
Apple
Is that it?
Podcasts,
Fuck.
Google
God damn it.
Podcasts.
I knew there
I
was
like, why the
something.
fuck?
Wow, that's why you don't do
Stitcher.
that part.
You tried to
Stitcher.
talk. You tried to
Podcaster.
talk deep and
You
like
pod-
fucking.
And you talked out of turn.
Instantly, 13-year-old boy. As soon as you gave up talking.
Oh my
It was
God,
like
guys! Did you hear our
talking-
podcast?
Sounded like me.
Hey, how's it?
How's it going? Sounded like you're just hitting puberty, and he's like, "Did you guys?"
It's like how people have
Yes,
a phone voice,
yeah.
like a work voice or whatever.
Hey, how
Oh,
are
yeah.
you doing today?
Yes, I feel like
Hi.
Steve does that. Steve's like,
Fuck no! I talk to my customers like,
fuck no,
yeah,
that's probably
exactly.
how
you talk. I
That's
do
exactly
too.
how I do.
I actually talk to them all the same way, but
And you know what? I get the best reviews because people always put, "He talked to me like a person."
yeah, you're a fucking idiot. If you fucking just did your updates,
Did you
fucking
try
cock,
unplugging it?
we wouldn't
plugging
be
it
having
back
this
in?
goddamn
You're
problem
100%
right now.
correct. I say people like that to people all the time. They'll call me up and be like, "I don't know what's going on." I'm like, "'Cause you're fucking.
You should
Is
probably
the computer
just,
on, you idiot?"
You should just leave your fucking job because you're clearly not qualified to be here.
I'll do your job from home while doing my
Remote.
job. You fucking idiot.
Just ship me some.
you would
dough,
never say
fucking
that to
ass.
someone because you're Canadian.
That's not true.
That's not
Just
true.
kidding.
That's not true.
Obviously, none of that's true. But I feel like you would be
Ooh,
feisty.
sorry.
Foisty there, bud. Fucking right there. Anyways,
Sorry.
my favorite character there, bud, was
Talking about-
Alice. Catherine Hahn.
Mm-hmm.
I think she just chews up the scenery any time she's on screen. The whole she's like,
Choose up the scenery.
you like that? She's
Did you
like,
steal
I
that from
just
someone,
wanna-
or did you just come out? As
I just wanna
just out of
Put
my
you in a
head.
ball.
Nice.
Just shove me in my vagina. I was gonna say that scene
Then I'll
is
feel a
hilarious.
tickle and I'll just know it's your hair.
And then the scene in the bathroom and
gross.
everything, just everything she's in. The fucking when she's singing she's like so flat. It's
You're
like
so flat. You look so ugly when you sing.
paying
She actually
$1,500
isn't.
a week for this.
She actually isn't really singing flat.
She's on key, but
Yeah.
she's just not pushing.
It's a little
But that's
bit.
different. That's something
It is
different.
just a little bit.
From
I was
the
listening
singer.
to it on the way here, and it's like me singing because I sing like a bitch. I'm like,
She's delivering it. I don't know what just happened.
I don't know. This like
Because I'm
That sounded great. I liked it.
like a bunch of bunch of
And
The
I can sing
chipmunks with
high.
grown up chipmunks with Asperger's.
Oh, whoa, whoa,
Asperger's.
sweet child of mine.
I will say my favorite episode of South Park is the Asperger's one because he has no idea that Asperger's is an actual
Yeah.
thing, but then he's making Asperger's and people are eating them, and the secret fucking ingredient is they're being cooked in Cartman's ass.
Perfect. It's perfect.
It's great.
It's literally
really good.
perfect.
Really good.
Wow.
Randy, I know you haven't seen it.
I have not seen.
Have
that,
you seen
no.
any episode of South Park?
Yeah.
A lot.
Just make him watch all of them,
Not a
and
lot.
you guys
Steve,
won't have another
I
episode
really
for
like how
6
they
years.
draw the Canadians in that show.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, not my friend.
I'm not your buddy, friend.
Like their whole
I'm not your
their
guy,
whole
buddy.
head
Yeah,
opens
she
when they
gets-
talk.
What is it when they get married? And she's like, she gets crushed by tapioca pudding.
No, they're like,
Is that what-
as is tradition, and they
As
pull
of
the
tradition?
arm off the groom and put it in the pudding and whatever the fuck it is.
As
is
of tradition?
as is tradition.
I love the therapist at the end.
The rapist.
Because she's constantly
That's what it
saw,
is.
No, listen. I saw this
Take anal
woman
bum cover for $1,000.
this
That's
this
I'll take the penis
woman-
as mighty.
wow.
the penis
Sorry.
is mightier.
Rough. That's how
woman
your mother likes
comic.
it.
I saw
God damn it.
I'm trying to listen to everybody. It's really
Yeah,
hard.
sorry.
I saw a clip of this woman comic on Instagram. I don't know who, like I'm not gonna remember what her name was. But she was saying that she would like to start a petition to change the term rapist to raper.
Raspberry.
Because she
raper.
said I would like to associate them more with like murderer and stuff than florist and
kind of funny.
and artist. And like, she was like, I would rather them be associated with murderer.
Do you remember the Whitest Kid You Know? Did you ever watch that? Like,
Dude,
on
you know what's awesome?
You boobs and stuff.
So the newest movie, Barbarian, that just came out, that me and Randy went and saw, is actually written by one of the guys from The Whitest Kids You Know.
Not the one that passed away, right?
Obviously not the one that fucking passed away.
How
Because
would
he's
he-
dead.
how would
How
he
would
have
he?
I thought it was
written it?
recent. Didn't he pass
That
away
was
recently?
very
He passed.
hostile.
I'm sorry.
I know. Jesus, motherfuckers.
I'm really sorry.
You fucks.
The twisted T's got me all twisted out down
Little
here, and I'm
Twisted
getting.
Steve is about to fucking clock me over here just because
I'm
I got
hyped up
one
on
person
Mountain
wrong.
Dew.
Obviously, son's not the one that fucking died.
I'm sorry. Let me
all
rewind.
I thought he
hyped up
died
on
recently.
Mountain Dew.
My bad.
Let me rewind. I'm sorry.
I'm literally drinking.
The one
I need
that
to drink
died
it.
From
did
his
not write
fucking
it.
grave, you piece of shit. Is that where you think he wrote that shit? Way to be insensitive, you fuck.
What a boss if he would have done, like, he wrote and directed a movie from the grave.
Yeah.
God,
Anyway,
Karen,
so
you're so stupid.
Obviously, it's not that kid,
So
that guy, but
insensitive.
yeah, a guy from The Whitest Kids You Know did that. I believe it's the one from Miss March. If you ever seen Miss March, he's the opposite dude who's acting with the guy that died.
I don't
think I do know
remember.
what you're talking
I don't
about.
remember at all the people in that movie, but I
But
remember the movie.
The reason I brought this
MDick,
up, they did a
or
skit.
MPEG.MPEG.
And the skit was about this guy that was trying to promote this product to this group of people, and it was called the character is called the Grapist, and it was supposed to be for a grape drink. And the guy's like, "Here, watch this commercial," and he put this commercial on, and it's the dude in a grape costume, and there's a kid tied to a radiator in a basement,
God.
and the whole thing is just play on words. If you ever get a chance to watch this, it's the funniest shit. I'm gonna tie you to the radiator, and I'm gonna grape you, and it's like him pouring grape drink into his mouth.
Oh my god!
It's hilarious.
Wow.
It's a little much. It's a little much, but it's funny.
The Whitest Kids You Know, it was either a really good sketch or really bad. There was like no in between.
Watch the Office fight where they're like shooting
Yep,
guns like
yep,
across. It's so
yep.
good. It's so good.
But yeah, that guy died like just randomly, and it was very, very
Yeah, I'm sad.
sad. Yeah.
Yep, he didn't write that fucking movie.
Yeah, no, he did not. Barbarian. Anyways, I want to hear Randy's 5-second review of Barbarian
I didn't like it.
at all.
It was good. It was good, and then they were like,
No spoilers.
"Oh, the movie's done.
Fucking take your
Let's
boyfriend
bring
there
him
to
in
see
there."
No.
With Steve?
me and my wife, hold on. Me and my wife went to see it, and as we
I
were
thought it
out
reeled
eating, Randy was like texting the group chat for our band, like, "Hey, what are you guys doing?" And I felt bad because nobody said anything to him. It was like, "Fucking come see this
I
movie."
thought
with
no
me."
one says
Yeah, guys
anything in the group
suck.
chat,
They
right?
don't
guys
because they're
fucking
fucking
suck
yeah, they
now.
do. They really do. Fuck those
Yeah.
guys.
Is your
Look
ga-
at
is your
Tara
band
over
staying
here.
together? You guys still good?
I don't know. I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, we'll find out when we practice again, whenever
Yeah.
that's going to be.
When was the last time you practiced?
Like a month and a half.
Yeah.
God damn.
Is that fucked
And
up?
you guys don't play a lot, so that's
No,
you're not going to
no,
be on
yeah.
your tippity top.
But what they say to us is, "Oh, we played these songs 1,000 times. We should have them." No, we need to practice them to keep them good
Hey,
and tight.
dinguses.
Trust me, I know.
Yeah,
They're not going to listen to this. So they
They're
can't
not.
fucking hear us, but you
yeah,
know.
you're right. Fuck those guys. Anyways, hit or miss if you want to see us. We are a Southern Maryland
Panda her real
pop
quick.
punk and emo. She's just living her life over here with this cotton candy.
Living my best life.
Oh my god!
I feel like that's what chicks say when they're like
Oh my
Out
God.
being a
shopping.
faloozy, a harlot, a scarlet pimpernel.
Treat yourself.
Treat yourself.
Who is your least favorite character in Step Brothers, Randy?
The mom, Nancy. Fuck Nancy.
Why?
The
Sorry.
dad.
She was
Honestly-
very enabling, wasn't she?
Yeah.
She felt
They
enabling.
both were.
They both, yeah.
Oh,
I-
Like, you
obviously,
should be
but yeah.
very
No.
supportive of what they're doing.
Let
Shut
me-
the fuck up. They wrecked my boat.
Oh my god, that was so funny in the car where she was like, "Having said that, you both showed a lot."
Initiative. Whatever the fuck she said.
Here's what I would like to touch base on.
Pot with Johnny.
They had some sort of relationship. They make it seem like it was a quick relationship. Like they rushed into marriage. That's the way it made it seem.
Yeah, and I feel
How
like
you're
it's
supposed
done.
to do it.
It's it's done on purpose.
But
yeah.
even if you had a short relationship, you're telling me your sons have not met before you got married? That's bizarre to me.
That should be on a checklist before you get married.
But
right?
also, they're fucking 40.
They're still your children, and they live with you.
well, I guess
I mean, that's already
scenario-wise,
weird
let's
enough.
play this out, right? So you're two people.
They're gonna have to live together. You don't
What's
want to
up,
like.
baby? And then it's like you go on these dates.
Hey,
and
girl,
you're like,
hey.
yo, I got a fucking whack job, kid.
Hey,
And he's like,
Could be autistic. I don't
me
know.
too.
I got one too.
Yeah.
That's
And
what
they're like,
happens
I
when they're
have one
having
too.
sex. He's like, and I have a 40-year-old son who lives.
So I guess at that point, the Me Too part, you'd probably make a meet, right? You'd make
Yeah,
a meet
yeah,
at the
for
Me
sure.
Too part.
that's
Because
what
the
I'm
only other thing that would
saying.
happen would be you'd be fucking horribly embarrassed. And you're like,
That's what I'm saying.
So, hold
they
on.
told
Well,
each
no.
other the first night they hooked up. They told each other, and
Well-
then what? They rushed into marriage, and they just didn't have their kids meet.
They lived in different areas, so they weren't close enough for the kids to meet. Fucking kids.
We
The
don't know
adults to
that they
meet.
lived in different areas.
they did such a good
They
job.
don't actually say that.
They did such a good job.
They don't
being
actually
kids.
say that. They meet at a conference, but they don't say that either of them are out of town. I mean,
Yeah, I figured they were close.
they don't
I don't remember.
specify.
I didn't watch the movie.
How did I mean?
I've never seen it in my life.
Listen, Derek and his family drive to that house, which means they live around there somewhere. Just like look at the,
Oh, yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Looking at the
Hey,
variables.
40 minutes. Let's go. Yeah, so they're only 40 minutes away.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
right.
Like
No, you're
the
right.
variables,
You're
like they live around there. So
Like, Dave
when-
Cook, 40 minutes.
Is there a distance standard
love this
for a
movie.
long distance relationship? I know it's probably based on the fact that you have to talk over the phone or some shit, but is
Look,
there like a
what do
distance
you
attached
Hold
to
on.
it?
I think it's like 5 hours.
When
It's
me
like-
and my
it's like
wife
40
were dating,
miles.
hold on. When me and my wife were dating, I considered it long distance because it took me 25 to 35 minutes to
You
get
also
from
don't
that
leave your
house to
fucking
my
house.
I
house.
think that's a you
This
thing.
is a different. Yeah, I'm
You
trying
don't
to
leave
say
your
that.
house, so anywhere's far.
Stop talking about my life.
He's kind of right. Randall's
No,
kinda
you're
right.
100%.
You got a
But
long
hold
distance
on.
relationship with Sheets down the street.
Goddamn right. I hate going to Sheets and it's
I feel like
20
that's his fucking
seconds
side
away.
chick.
It
So I feel like
Sheets is my
Sheets down
child.
the street got a meter.
No, it's probably A&W.
Tiffany
If it
knows
was
she
one, it'd
never has to
probably
worry
be
about
A&W.
Steve
right.
like stepping out on her though, because he doesn't have the energy to go to somewhere else.
She's fucking right.
The
Look at that. I don't
confidence
want to leave
Yeah.
this
Tiff
house.
is soaring.
It's soaring.
He's like, that guy's not fucking.
God, I said that so Canadian.
could-
She's soaring there, bud.
Soaring.
Soaring.
Sorry.
Okay, so my least favorite character, I'm just going to say because you guys have probably already chimed in, I don't remember, was Brennan's mom as well.
I said the dad, but it's really both of the parents.
It really is. But they're enabling, but on like, it makes the movie happen.
The dad does the best like mad dad of all time. Like the fucking
That's it.
the explosive, the explosive dad that fucking finally was fuck.
Shut the fuck up!
I love,
good.
I do love how both
You
of them,
want to get down on these hairy bones.
I do love how
Just
both of them
randomly
sleepwalk and they find out the same time.
Oh,
that
yeah.
they sleep. Yeah.
Yeah.
Check the oven.
Okay.
Check
all
the
right.
oven.
New
Couch
one,
pillows.
new for this podcast. What is your favorite quote?
Oh, shit.
this one.
Okay.
I wrote it
I've
down.
never thought about
What
that.
is your favorite fucking quote of this movie? I'm taking the reins, Steve. Just take a breather, buddy.
I already.
Take,
I
take
already
your
have.
hands off that fucking
Mine.
thing.
I think mine has to be
I
because.
did ask you.
You know what's always good for
Oh,
I didn't ask
I'm
you.
joking.
Oh,
Go
sorry.
ahead. Sorry.
okay.
Put the phone down. It's them. Go ahead, Steve.
God.
Me?
Yeah,
We're going to
I
me
did what
first.
I only wanted to ask him
Okay,
first. I
that's
didn't mean to be
fine.
feisty, Tara. I'm so sorry.
Don't worry about it.
We just did that at the same time.
Keep your nutsack off my drum set.
Is that it? Is that the quote?
Shocking that's Steve.
Ah.
That's yours?
No, I mean it's too on the nose for me, right? I don't know. The cops thing is funny, and I always quote that to me.
Oh, yeah.
Like I'll come home to my
watching
wife,
Cops.
and she's sitting there. I'm like, "What are you sweating for?" And she's like, "I was watching Cops." It's. I don't know. It's funny.
All right.
I don't. There in the Catalina. Oh, no. Okay. No. You know what?
So the Billy
Fucking
Joel.
Catalina.
The Billy
wine
Joel.
mixer.
It's the
Billy
Billy
Joel.
Joel
It's a good
one where it's
one.
like only 80s Joel. I say that more than you'd think.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
All right, man.
So that's mine.
Yeah, go
I'd
ahead,
like to
Tara.
formally apologize. First off, I do care what you think. What is it?
My dad and I still all the time say to each other, "It's the fucking Catalina wine mixer." That's
I think a lot of people.
gotta be up there.
That's a good one.
But I did also write down this one, the Fergie and Jesus.
That's a
I
good.
can't even
one,
look at
too.
you right
Like a
now.
combination
mixture
of
of
Fergie
Fergie
and
and
Jesus.
Doesn't he say like you look like an eagle on a mountain?
You left your body. He said, I felt.
I looked down at myself. All right, Randall, what's your favorite?
You gotta know. This isn't just me talking.
Jesus.
And Fergie.
You know what's always good for shoulder pain? If you lick my butthole. Say it's
good.
way too often at work.
That's good.
Yeah,
I think
They
we should do that
they
one for
also
each
had
one
a
of these,
lot
Steve.
of good lines in the Boats and Hose.
Oh yeah.
And by
Don't
ten-
go down
and
because my dick
by-
can float.
Oh my god! And the when I come, I produce a court, or whatever he says.
The reaching for something that rhymes with that, it's perfect.
Yeah.
Come, I produce a chord.
So it yeah.
Yeah, that whole like not montage, but the scene of them starting the actual like they're putting the fucking thing up and everything to do that.
And he's
is
like,
hilarious.
yeah. He's like hyping up for the
It's funny. It's definitely good.
prestige worldwide.
Favorite
I actually
part?
love
wait,
that they. Sorry, I love that at the end, like that's what Prestige Worldwide is, though, is a karaoke company. Like I love that that's what they ended up doing
But
with
for
it.
only people
Only
that can
who
actually
can
sing.
actually sing.
Yeah.
Like
rock the
that's-
fuck out of those drums,
yeah.
Dale.
that's I do like that though when he gets up on the. They get up on the
Look at us.
stage and he's singing like an
Looking at a
opera
wall.
song, and then he comes in with the drum solo,
Yeah,
It's
and
perfect.
he's looking at the camera like.
It's perfect.
it is good.
He looks like he's actually. Does he play drums?
So I'm gonna get to that in my fun facts.
Oh, okay.
But Randy has
I
fun
got some
facts.
fun
Before
facts,
hold
too.
on, before we get to that, we got to do what is your favorite part or scene of this movie, Randy?
After he licks the white dog shit and fucking John C. Reilly is crying. He I quote, "When the flying monkeys pull apart the scarecrow, that's what it was like." Talking about fucking Wizard of Oz. What the fuck, dude?
I love when John C. Reilly's in the hole and he's burying him. He's like, "Ah!"
What are you doing? I'm
I'm burying you. I was just about to say
burying you.
that's one of I feel like that's one of the
I'm burying
most
you.
random lines to love, but just the
so
way
good.
he said
I used
it,
to love that
I'm
shit, too.
burying you, as though it was just a matter of fact. Like
Duh.
I love
He's alive.
let the dirt over you.
Shh, gotta wake the neighbors.
I love when Will Ferrell's wearing the Nazi fucking
Yes.
costume. It's
Oh my
so
God.
random.
And then
so
John
good.
So
C.
Nazis live
Reilly's
here.
in the white
Yep.
robe, and he's like, "You're gonna love this neighborhood. Everyone recycles." Like, it's just like
Makes no fucking sense. Wally, what's your favorite scene?
Oh, yeah, I like the mom driving and he's in the back seat.
Okay, yeah.
And it's the fucking. He's
not-
talking.
I'm not.
I went to high school. I drop kicked that motherfucker.
Kick that motherfucker.
Fucking motherfucker. I'm not gonna call him dad. Even if it's a fire.
And then the fancy sauce. The fancy sauce is a good one too.
Yeah.
I like the fancy sauce.
well, you know, he's she can make him his own
ketchup, mustard.
She can make him his own batch of fancy sauce.
Or when they're talking fucking Panda.
Oh my god!
Shut your mouth.
I believe.
Shut your mouth.
I love how
Shut
he
your
just,
mouth. Stupid
hello,
right now.
Miss Lady.
Even
Who is this? Who is this
I say,
gentleman behind you?
hello, Miss Lady, all the fucking time.
Hello, Miss
Hello,
Lady.
Miss Lady.
You know what it makes me think of though? It makes me think of Lady and the Tramp because he calls her
Miss
Miss
Lady.
Lady.
Yeah,
I call everyone
The
lady.
one dog he called like that exact voice, Miss Lady.
I think I get yelled at like periodically because all my sisters, I didn't call them by. There's so many.
there's so many.
So like even my
you got,
dad,
what,
my dad
14?
would be, my dad be like lady, girl, woman,
God.
because after a while, because he used to do it. What the fuck?
magic.
Steve, hold on, put it back.
I can't.
Ready, watch. You got it.
Oh my god, it's
I'll leave it
good.
there
Oh,
now.
fucking-
Now pretend there's a string and you go.
Brand new tail.
It's oh. All right, I got it. Sorry.
No
doing
one
magic
can
over
see
here.
what is
I know,
happening.
right?
This is for us.
You like that?
Anyways, what were you gonna say, Steve?
I was gonna say, Wally, you touched on it earlier. One of my favorite scenes is Ken Jeong. How the fuck you say his name?
Ken
Jeong. In this movie, he's just like, you know what? Now the tuxedos are pretty fucked up.
so good. It's such
Ketchup and onions? Yep,
they
I
just
taste it.
fucking fart.
I
the
said
longest fart.
when I was
hold
watching.
it?
When I was watching it today, I said to Carrick, I said, that's such
No,
a
thanks.
shame because he was hiring them.
I know, it's
Right.
so
And
good.
she's like, could you not have held it? And he's like, I
thought
thought it was going to be silent.
It's the longest fucking fart.
really is.
He heard about the fart.
Oh, man.
And Will Ferrell's like, he did.
So perfect. It's so perfect.
Yeah, I love this movie. It's fucking great. All right, so were we entertained by this goddamn movie?
Yes.
Obviously.
Yeah.
I
all
didn't
the
do my
time.
favorite part, but that's fine.
I'm sorry.
Oh, my
Take it back.
God.
Tara, what was your favorite part?
I don't know.
Just what the fuck?
Don't.
Don't do that.
No one. No. What the fuck?
All right, you got to have a favorite part. of this
Okay,
one. Let's be
I
real.
do. I mean, I like the whole, like them
That's
on.
what she said.
That's what she said.
Well, I guess that's what he said That's more of a that's what he said, right?
I guess.
It's 2022.
I like the
Doesn't matter.
It depends on what
I like
whole, like is it
the-
WH?
As a whole.
scene at the Catalina wine mixer where
fucking
like
Catalina
they're
wine
on
mixer.
the stage playing. I like that, and I love his
The
drum
70s
solo.
Billy Joel. Oh,
No. When they're up there, and I love his drum solo. But I also like two other parts from like the Catalina wine mixer are when the dad is explaining like I used to want to be a dinosaur.
Yeah.
And he's trying to relate to them,
know what?
and they're both
Yeah.
like, you can't be a dinosaur. That's the dumbest fucking thing I've ever. Like they're both like shitting on his analogy. But then I also like
We should go to a Catalina one.
the end of that kind of whole segment where Derek and him are like hugging, not hugging, and they're like,
fucking try.
and then he just randomly like at the end just like punches him in the arm. Like,
Well, I you know what? I do like that scene because it's kind of like it makes the movie
a little more wholesome.
Yeah, wholesome. Yeah, you feel something in that scene. Like, you know what? This is real now, and like,
Brennan has
You
his
know, if I-
vagina.
If someone asks for a hug from me,
So many.
and I don't really either know them or want the hug, right before I hug them, I go ass out. Is what I always
Okay,
say.
yep.
I'll go to ass out.
yeah,
And they always do it. The person always knows to do the same thing.
yeah. I'm gonna
Anyways.
say I'm gonna be real homo. I think the most person. The person I've
I
hugged
think,
the
I
most.
think from
How
the
many
start,
twisted
I
teas
think
we
from
going
the
with over there?
start
Shut up.
of the homo comment,
towel.
your whole statement fell apart.
The person I've hugged the most in my
You were
life
like,
that's a
"No."
man is Wally right here.
I like hugging people. I like hugging people. I just don't like hugging certain people.
Like you.
Like strangers.
Yeah. So if someone like comes up, it's like, hey, oh, I haven't seen you forever. I'm like, ass out.
Don't fucking touch me.
Like, okay, cool. I don't want to give. It's like I like giving hugs, but there's different levels of hugs, right?
Yes,
You can
sir.
hug
There's
like a
tears.
bro. There's a bro hug where
There's
it's like,
tears.
How much? Yeah. So yeah, exactly. So there's the cross hug, right? So
Mm-hmm,
like you go in for a hug, it's
But you're
usually a bro
sideways.
hug.
Yeah.
That's usually a bro hug. So like
Yeah.
over top, bro hugs don't fucking waste. You don't fucking go
Yeah,
away.
well, you're doing the handshake too, right? So the hand
Yeah, yeah.
keeps you away from the waist.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's the thing. So it's like crossing, but with the girl, it can go above or under. It depends on your height.
Sure. Yeah, you're right.
But then there's weird people where it's like you have to go shoulder to shoulder.
I don't like that.
Like so, if you're like hugging someone, the ass out is shoulder to shoulder.
That.
No. Like if she's facing, I would get the shoulders and she would
I'm
kind
gonna
of
get in there, boy.
yeah. It's a weird fucking hug. It's the weirdest hug out of the bunch.
I don't think I've
None
ever
of you
seen
could
that
go
shit.
shoulder to shoulder with me because I'm like 3 feet shorter.
We are very tall
Like
people here. aren't we?
fucking nipple height.
Nipple height.
Like at y'all's belly button.
Belly button.
Ballet button. Anyways,
have a belly button.
my favorite parts or scenes in this movie are the Sweet Child of Mine scene where they're singing it in the fucking car. It's great.
Solo.
Every time he's like,
You're
I'm
the
gonna save
oldest,
it. I'm gonna
man.
save it. Right here. Bow, bow, bow. Like,
and I can sing high.
it's too good.
Now that I think about it, I do fucking hate that kid too. I don't like it.
The way that he's like
pretentious
singing.
fuck.
She's got
yeah,
eyes
little
of
pretentious
blue
fuck.
eyes.
He thinks he's the shit. And he does that like job.
It's
It's also
every
very
day.
weird the way him and his sister are looking at each other. They're like, yeah.
It's because of his
We
dad.
got
I think.
this.
Oh, they always get in a car accident.
Yeah.
And then there's that.
And then they finish.
Whoa. Yeah.
Perfect.
Come
Great
right
writing.
back into it.
Great writing.
That scene, and then obviously the Catalina wine mixer scene is just the whole part of it
fucking
is
Catalina
is
wine
so good because it's the like the end of the like his brother being shitty towards him and everything, and then and then Derek just being like
International
finally,
waters.
well, just Derek being finally
your
with
face. It's just your face. There's something.
him. Something about your face.
All right, I will
still
take
say
that,
too.
and I'll work on it. I
But
will do what I can.
But okay, so were we entertained by this movie? Obviously, yes.
yes.
Would we recommend it to our mothers? Yeah, obviously.
Probably.
Everybody's
Sure.
recommending this because it's so fucking good. So we're gonna get to my favorite part of everything, and I think it's Randy's favorite part.
The ASMR OnlyFans portion of our show.
The OnlyFans.
And Wally's playing guitar.
That's
That's
my
not
joke.
me. That's not
That's
me.
my
That's
joke.
you.
No, that's
That's
not
you.
me.
It's
That is not me.
That's you.
It's everybody.
Of the fucking
I know my guitar playing.
Can I say my fir-
That's
can I
old
say my
Eddie
two
Van
first?
Halen.
Okay,
Can I say my
Randy's
two
gonna
first?
say his fun facts.
One of
The
them, I'm pretty
the
sure you already
fun-
What are we
have.
doing again?
I don't know. We don't know what we're doing
decision
here.
real
Fun facts with the fucking week.
All right,
of the
Randy.
fucking
John C. Reilly actually played the drums in that scene. He learned them for Georgia, which was the 1995 film.
Georgia.
Yeah, he learned them for that.
Jamie Foxx,
So it was
right?
actually him playing it
Georgia.
during the Catalina wine mixer. fucking Catalina wine mixer.
I will say John C. Reilly to me is the shit. Every movie he's been in. Fucking
Surprised we haven't done Walk Hard yet.
shut up. It's on my list. It's coming soon. But we got to get through other
Coming
I don't, what are you doing over there?
I think her and I are the same fucking. Now they're gonna have to stare into her soul this whole fucking time.
know,
It's
you're
fucking
like,
locked in.
You haven't looked at the
what
screen
soul?
much.
Good for
What
you,
soul, bitch?
You're doing great.
The
Bitch.
movie I'm trying to talk about is
Batch.
Gangs of New York. John C. Reilly is in that and
yeah.
kills it. Any movie, Days of Thunder.
He was in
Like-
Days of
Chicago.
Thunder's great.
He was in Chicago.
The fact that he was in Days of Thunder and then in Talladega Nights,
It's amazing.
hilarious.
That funny
hilarious.
hobby of mine.
It's called Full Circle is what I like.
What's his Georgia?
It's called fucking
that a
Full
movie?
Circle, bro.
Yes. Randy's got one more fun fact.
Got
Let's
one
hear it.
more. The fake testicles that Will Ferrell used were worth around $20,000 and presented to him as a wrapped present.
How are offended?
Hold on, hold on.
grand.
I'm gonna call bullshit on that. There's no
20
way
fucking
it costs
grand.
20 grand to make fake.
Maybe they're
testes.
worth.
I don't
Maybe
make
they're
up
worth
the
that
fucking
now.
rules, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe it's like an after, like they're
because-
worth that because they were in the movie. And
okay.
How
I
much
can-
are the
I can believe
testicles
that.
worth in Jackass that Johnny
Who's-
Knoxville wears when he's a fucking
Oh, the old guy.
the old guy? Yeah.
oh, I just thought those were his testicles.
Look, give me like fucking
Johnny
$3,000. I'll make you a set of testes.
Knoxville.
Do you
That'd be
guys
great.
remember that YouTube movie that the
I'm not gonna
shoes,
for that.
the shoe song?
Are you talking about that dude that's
Let's
like
get
thinging?
some shoes.
Yeah, it's so uncomfortable.
That's when I called you batch a little bit ago. That's
so
it.
uncomfortable.
Let's get some shoes, batch.
He has another one too. There's like another song that
that's
he
the only
does.
one I
I can't
remember,
remember. I can't remember what it was though.
These shoes rule. These shoes suck. These shoes roll.
It's just this weird video where it's like a
These shoes are
Sophia colored.
$300. These shoes are $300. These shoes are $300 fucking dollars.
It makes me uncomfortable.
Let's get them.
My
makes me
favorite
so
YouTube.
uncomfortable.
You know what I like about YouTube is if you look like 10 years ago, that's when the golden age of YouTube was, where
Yes.
people was on it just to have fun.
People
and hang
was
out.
on it.
People was on
People was on it.
People, Steve's from the ghetto. You don't fucking know that shit. Steve is gangster. As
I come
shit.
from the whitest ghetto in Canada. You don't know.
I was literally just
Hey,
about
guy.
to say, Steve, what is like the ghetto in Canada?
Bunch of rednecks raising goats.
Is it?
Yeah.
I was just curious.
Yeah, I feel like
Buddy.
it'd be like a bunch of like Amish country, like where it's like
Because I feel like
there's no martial.
ghetto.
It's like martial law, but
'cause-
whatever Canada's version of it is.
Hey, guy, what are
I
you doing
feel
over
like
there, buddy?
ghetto means different things in different areas. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
not.
that
It's
makes
not a
sense.
specific
Ghetto.
The ghetto.
in the ghetto.
I ever tell you guys about
in
my
the ghetto.
my hooker honking story? I ever tell you guys about that?
Let's hear it.
So
I'm all
I-
ears.
the what?
When I was
Yes, batch.
when I was young, I lived off of a Great Mills Lane.
Yeah, Wally. Didn't you have a bullet
I
fly
had a
through that
fucking
hole?
maybe.
Maybe.
So I have a bunch of stories, but the funny one is there'd be hookers that would walk down the street.
Yeah, I remember
and-
that. My dad used to tell me about them.
Just wait till.
How'd your dad know about this?
How's your dad know about that?
But they would walk down the street, and then we watched to see what happened, and people go into the parking lot at Aaron's and honk their horn, and then they would come up, and they'd be like, and they get in the car, and then the Ford F-150, which I think was the pimp, would follow them to wherever they were going.
Yeah, I mean,
like,
he was definitely
like
the
monitoring. So what we did,
we did.
we all jumped in the car, and we pulled up.
How old
and
were you,
we,
Wally?
we would. I was probably like 20.
So you try to get
It's
a
before my
hooker, is
son
what
was
you're telling me.
No. What I did is we fucked with them and their job.
In their job. They weren't getting no money that night.
Oh
They're
my
getting
God.
fucked by the
We would high beam them first. We go with high beams, and they would go, and they would look at us, and we'd honk, and they'd come really close, and we fucking peel out. And we fucking fly. Yeah,
Wally,
Made a bitch.
that is their livelihood.
You want
They're
to
hookers. Who gives a fuck?
I also used to hit him with fucking laser beams from the window
Oh my God,
of my
you
second
would
story
give a
apartment. I'm like, "Nee." You know how you fucking have a cat? Yep.
World's oldest
in front of their
profession, my
fucking
man.
where they were walking. Be like, I could see Rose's place for my fucking. I'd be like,
gotcha, bitch. What a guy over here.
I'm
one of these.
offended.
Oh, it gets way worse.
That's look. I support sex work, OnlyFans,
Go ahead.
strippers.
Straight face with that fucking cotton
I don't-
candy right now.
I don't give a fuck, girl.
I don't give a fuck. I support all that.
Good. However you're making your money.
I do. Yeah, exactly. More power to you. I don't give a
What you don't
shit.
know is I was hired to do hooker training and make sure they knew how to dip out from a fucking weird suspect.
Oh, is that what it was? You were hired for that?
Yep.
Yep.
Pimp was like, "Yo, I need you to come out here and
I need you to show me what's going on. We need to do a dry run.
Get his bitches better wearing Jimmy hats."
These bitches.
You were a pimp. I was not a pimp. I love
right.
at the end where he's just like, yeah, I was a pimp.
My fun facts of the
Now
week.
I
Are
have to
you
lick my
ready?
fingers.
Go ahead,
Ready?
Steve.
he already took one from me, but Will Ferrell does his own singing, and John C. Reilly does his own drumming in the Catalina wine mixer scene. I do like it. It makes it a little more. Hold on, Tara,
What's
what are
the
you
heck?
doing
She's
over here?
ASMRing because we said we were going to, and it's just fucking
I have one more fun fact.
fucking
after.
smacking
Ooh,
lips.
Randy's got one more fun fact. Well, let's hear it.
You finish yours.
No, that was it.
I'm gonna attach a fun fact to that, so
Oh, go
that
ahead.
kind of to that. So his
Wakanda?
singing, right? So
Kinda.
Is my tongue purple?
Him and Ryan Reynolds did that
is
fucking
actually, yeah.
Instagram post where they were like singing a
Yeah, yeah.
I could be
cappella.
brown, I could be blue, I
Oh,
could be
yeah.
violet.
So she was dope.
sky.
My drummer worked with them alongside that, or his friend worked with them alongside that because it was a huge musical that they were working on, which is the reason that they did that.
That's cool.
It's
Isn't that
dope.
wild?
That's dope.
That's
It's
the
insight.
Christmas movie.
Bless you.
The Sweet Child of Mine scene
They
where
were
they're all
filming the
singing.
Christmas movie.
The only one that wasn't actually singing was fucking what's his face, Derek.
Yeah,
What's his
that
fucking
made,
name? He's the only one that wasn't singing.
Which makes sense, kind of.
But all
well, I guess
the
she's
two
sang
kids
too.
and
Adam
what's her
Scott.
Well,
face.
yeah, that's
She was
Scott.
singing too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So what I really like is
You
you
can tell that
tell
she's singing.
She's singing. You can tell Will Ferrell's singing.
You can tell
Obviously,
that
the drums
stupid
and
brat in the
whatever.
backseat is singing.
There was one part in the Jones where
Fuck
he said
that
the
kid.
hi-hat and it wasn't there. I was like, what the fuck?
What are you doing? What are you doing? Well, with a lot of movies, they do like with musical performances. They'll like even music videos.
pre-record.
Sometimes they'll show different views
Yeah.
depending upon
my
oh that
tongue
looks
purple?
like cool, but the guy's hitting the hi hat, but he's
Like,
actually playing the
matches.
crash.
It's like
and it's
fitting.
all right.
It's like fitting.
Why is my face purple too?
You hold your breath, maybe. I don't know.
Jesus Christ.
I could be blue, I could be brown.
Joaquin
I could be
Phoenix.
violet sky.
Oh, Phoenix.
Claims to have seen this film more times than he has seen any other movie.
Me too.
Wow.
He's a seems like a weird cat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He seems
yeah.
goofy as shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Can you stop trying to
Oh,
sound
yeah.
different and just talk with your normal fucking voice, Rand?
trying to.
This whole since we've been here, you've been like
I'm
fucking
trying.
here, like talking like this.
I'm trying to sound like I'm on the radio.
Yeah.
In the commentary, Adam McKay said that they originally went with the Catalina Island for location shots and discovered that he really didn't like it. Instead, they shot on the coast.
Your fucking mind?
Catalina Island appears in several shots.
That's right off the coast of California, right?
Yes.
Yes.
And McKay chose not to have it digitally edited out as a joke.
Ooh. What's that face?
Nobody's paying attention. That's all the fucking fun facts I got. There was barely anything that was like interesting for this movie.
I have one.
Okay.
In a interview, Will Ferrell did say that they supported improv a lot. He said in a lot of movies that we've been in,
every movie, yeah.
in a lot of movies that we've been
fucking
in, you
fire.
have a script and it's like, 70% the script, 30% improv. He said in this movie, they encouraged us to do the opposite. They wanted it to be a lot of improv. So he said
just
they
so
actually
good.
they did the
Oh, yeah.
opposite with this, and we didn't stick to the script hardly
He has
at
the,
all.
I think that he
in a lot of scenes.
he has the best bloopers because of that, right? So
Sure.
like you get to hear all of his beeline shit that they didn't go with. That's why it's the best.
I thought I
He
was
was
going
like
to
the
be
best.
raped. At one point, he said, "Let's get it on." His weird look in his eyes.
I thought I was.
I know damn well that was improv.
I like it. Well, anyway, so we're at the end here. Final decisions out of 10. What would we give this movie, Randy?
That's my solid 8.5.
8.5.
Yeah.
Look at you going high. What? Give me,
You're
give me
doing
an
it
eight-
again.
I
Fucking
watched-
stop it.
Why would you give it an 8.5? Give me an
I watched-
explanation.
I watched it a lot with my cousin when I was growing up, so it's just like nostalgic.
Do you guys
kind
try to
of.
build bunk beds together?
Of course.
We had bump kids, so I didn't have to build
You
them.
say bump,
Hold on.
Bump beds.
bump
I meant to
beds.
ask you,
bunk
do you like
beds.
guacamole?
bump
Jesus.
peg, bunk
Bunk
pegs.
beds.
Okay.
But they didn't.
Yeah.
They didn't
Yeah.
use the two tier, right? They
didn't-
just slept
yeah.
in the same bed together.
Yes, there was not two beds.
We just bunked together.
Yeah. Bump beds.
My uncle had to dip out that after the first couple nights, right?
Right.
All right, I'm done. I'm done. There we go.
Winning.
Tara, what would you give this out of 10?
7.5.
7.5. Explain.
Yeah.
No.
Viable answer.
I'm done.
It's a
She's like,
definite
I
answer.
don't even give a fuck.
don't
I'm
No,
like
I just
7.5.
it's it. I've explained this before. I'm really stingy with my 8s and higher.
Comedies, okay.
But also comedies, I feel like comedies are hard for me because I feel
They're in their own thing.
yeah, they're their own thing, and
Their own thing.
I think I gave the other guys the same thing, and I love that movie,
Right.
but I like the comedies that I
Look at this guy.
the comedies that I rate higher have, and I want to make sure I say this correctly, have more plot substance in them. That's more my
More
kind of
stuff
comedy.
That's not necessarily
That's more my
part of a
shit in
comedy.
there.
Like, for example,
So I got a question.
Yeah.
So if a movie was not a comedy but had comedic factors in it, would
Yeah, I
it
like
score
that.
higher as a comedy then?
well, it probably wouldn't score as a comedy if it's not a comedy movie.
What if it was like just on the fucking
Explain.
edge?
Give me an example.
So right now you're saying if a comedy movie is getting like kind of overtaken by more of substance.
Here, I'll explain.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So
But you get what I'm saying, right?
I would rate Wedding Crashers higher than Step Brothers because Wedding Crashers has more substance, more of a plot to it.
Got put it on the coaster.
Step Brothers is stupid
weird.
from start to finish. You know what I mean? Like, it starts off
Fucking bumped pucks.
You
with a
you gotta-
stupid
you gotta-
premise.
yeah.
It's
Is
so
what I mean.
stupid, is
Yeah.
what you're saying. The
Is
other
what
one
I mean.
seems more tangible.
And yes, like
Look at this guy trying to suck down his peach twisted.
I'm trying to listen to Tara right now. Could both
I'm
of you shut
sorry.
the fuck
no
up?
one cares. But that's what I mean. Like
I get it.
I like the comedies that are more.
This has been
They just have more to them.
this has been a long internal debate with me since we've started doing this. Is the fact that comedies can't be tens
Yeah.
and nines.
I think
just
they
because.
can be. I think they can be, but I think
I
that
think
they
they
need
can too,
more.
but I
Like
think
I
it-
said, I think they need to be the ones that have more.
I have to rate them by
Substance.
themselves.
What would be a 10? In a
I
comedy?
don't have a 10.
I think
as a
a
comedy.
10 for a comedy is your favorite comedy. That's what I think a 10 should be. I think that's what I
Just your
concluded.
See,
favorite.
but
I
like
mean,
a
obviously
10
it's your
to me, a
opinion.
10
You know what I'm
it
saying,
means
Steve?
perfect.
Oh, I know exactly.
Yeah,
what
You
you're
know,
saying.
and so
Ace
for me,
Ventura, when nature calls, I rated an 8, but like in my brain, it's
Wait,
a 10
hold
out
on.
of 10.
Yeah,
This is a
yeah,
good
but-
question for you. So, Back to the Future.
Yeah.
Which is that technically? Is that just action comedy?
I don't
So
consider
back,
it.
oh,
Yeah.
I know what
Oh,
you're gonna
yeah,
say to
yeah,
me.
yeah, I wanna hear
know,
this.
So Back to the Future to me is an everything movie. So that's what makes it. That's what makes it a 10 out of 10. It's got action. It's got comedy. It's got fucking drama. It's got sci-fi. It's got literally every type of a movie inside of the movie. So because of that, it is a 10 out of 10.
Dribbled on my nipples.
Look at this guy. He dribble on his nibble.
Sorry.
Whatever. So Back to the Future has everything that I want in a movie because it's doing everything together with the ASMR in the background, right? With Tara.
Like, you just carried that on though. Like,
like that?
it
You
was
like
Good job.
good job with Tara.
What I'm saying is
Tara.
Back to the Future gives me everything I want.
Is it more of a comedy though?
No, it's not.
Everything I
It's
want.
it's
More of
more
an
of
action
it's more of
adventure?
a action adventure for sure, right? Obviously, Indiana Jones action adventure, but it doesn't have the sci-fi. It
more
doesn't
comedic
have the
volume.
drama. It doesn't have the craziness that I like with like.
So to be a perfect comedy,
Am
it
I
has
the
to be a comedy,
drama?
but it has to have just enough of other shit in it.
The way I look at movies, I don't look at them as genres. Right, I don't say okay, scary movie, comedy movie,
bad bitch
action
genre.
adventure genre. Right,
bitch
I look
genre.
at as a whole preparation H,
You fucking bitch.
on the whole. So I look
Fucking
at
son
it.
of a bitch.
I'm in your brain. Don't worry.
Go ahead, keep going.
I
Son
look
of a
at
bitch.
it as any movie that I watch, I'm comparing it to Back to the Future.
Wow.
2. I hate it, but I can't do it. Just like
That's your fucking metric.
that's my metric.
That's your 10.
That's my 10.
What's
And,
your what's your bottom of the barrel then? Because that's
like the worst movie I've
that
ever
defines
seen?
Your metric.
The Pest. Yeah. He's got
Really?
it. Yeah. that
John
movie-
Leguizamo.
I haven't even
The
seen
shower
it, and
scene in
I've
the beginning is
already know.
hilarious.
Okay, I like that scene, but the rest of the movie, like you kill a quacky, like it's not.
The whole thing is kind of like a Lord of Flies. Well, not Lord of Flies, but like the whole hunting human being portion of it.
I mean, I
That
like
shit
the
is hilarious.
I like the idea of
It is
it, but the
dumb as
execution
fuck.
is not good.
Okay.
Right. But anyways,
fine.
I put every movie up against Back to the Future 2 to me because that has everything I want. So if there's a comedy movie and it's just strictly comedy, I just spit on you.
Comedy.
Comedy. It doesn't have everything.
Come on, the
So
titties.
Step Brothers doesn't have action adventure, it's just comedy,
Sure.
right? So I'm
do-
giving this out
they
of
do
10 a
karate.
7. I
They
mean,
do karate in the garage.
You're
Do-do.
You're doo-doo.
She
You're
said
absolutely
doo-doo.
right.
Duty.
But it doesn't have it sustained through the whole movie, so
But
Point
like
deducted.
to your question,
this is what you
a
do.
movie that
See
has
this?
like
I'm being
comic
very
factors.
philosophical
So,
over here.
like,
I'm
one
trying
of-
to fucking understand.
One of
Philosophical.
my actually more recently I've decided that it is one of my favorite movies. I would put this movie as one that I would love to
Don't go up.
watch.
go sideways.
I'm listening.
I am fucking.
listening.
He
Yeah,
just
but he's the
tapped
one who
me.
asked the fucking
He
question.
just tapped me.
I was
So-
showing
Blame our
Wally.
fucking
I
fearless
was
leader
showing
over
Wally
here.
how to not have the coaster suck to your fucking
Stop,
can.
stop,
you do
Stop.
sideways.
Lift
and
it
then
up. Lift it up. This works 100%.
That works better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. All right. Sorry. Continue,
Jesus.
Sharon.
Blame him. Do not yell at me anymore.
Crazy Stupid Love.
It's a good movie.
Sure.
That is not a comedy movie.
I don't
It
feel
is
like
a rom-com. It's got some drama in it, but that has enough comedy in it for me.
Can you do just romance movies, Jared? Do they have to be rom-coms? Can you watch like Lifetime, like The Notebook was not a comedy. Do you like The Notebook a lot?
Do I like The Notebook?
Yeah, are you like
Isn't that kind of a drama too?
Are you asking? You said, can I watch?
I feel like you're a rom-com kind of person.
Well, I prefer.
You know my ADD is fucking whack, Steve. Stop doing this. My fucking brain is like,
I prefer rom-coms to regular just
Okay.
romance, but that's because I like
Gotcha.
that just a little bit of comic relief in there somewhere. Like I love
that
Crazy
break from all
Stupid
the
Love,
seriousness.
or like Dan in Real Life. I've brought that movie up before
not
on the
bad,
show
yeah.
too. That is not a comedy, but there are a lot of really like cute comical moments in there. That's like my favorite type of movie, are ones like that
okay.
where they're not comedies, but there's like a 35%.
How does a fucking comedy score 10?
I
That's
really
the
don't know. I
question.
really don't know because
Like you said, I think
but
it
you're
just
saying
has
that
to be
has
your
to be
favorite one.
Sure.
It's your rating, so if
I mean,
you
obviously
like the
nothing-
movie and
True,
it's your
'cause it's-
favorite one, then
But
'Cause
then
it's
you have to
also-
stand it up. So you have to be like, okay, this is why. So
Yeah.
what the fuck?
well, and because here's the thing too is a rom-com is not a strict comedy.
Right. It's romantic comedy.
An action comedy is not a strictly comedy. What movies are strictly comedies?
Ace
anymore?
Ventura
This
when
one
nature
feels-
calls. I mean,
Step Brothers
Step
to me
Brothers.
is a
Anchorman,
strictly
yeah.
comedy. There's not Anchorman is strictly comedy. There's not heavy substance in them.
Part of me wants to be like a comedy deserves a 10. You know what I'm saying? Like
Which comedy though, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
that's
I-
what you're
and
saying.
decide
You want
how
which
the
one.
fuck do you get to the end game on that shit? Like,
don't
what
know.
comedy actually gets a fucking 10?
Like personally, I think Wedding Crashers is up
Because
there.
then at the end of the day, you're asking yourself this question. Okay, I just watched fucking Batman, and now I'm trying to fucking compare this movie to this movie that I just. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, that's
Then
the
you're trying to
problem,
draw
right?
those parallels, and you're like, okay, this is definitely not the fucking same thing. That's why I think comedies have to be in their own fucking
Yeah.
their own genre.
Like
Right,
I
you're
think,
right.
like to me, Wedding Crashers I think is up there because it's
Oh,
not.
yeah.
It's not like this where it's so far over the edge
I
of
guess-
like obnoxious comedy.
Hold on. So here's something a little pretty like. So when you say you have your favorite, like you say favorite movie,
it's too much.
and then you say favorite comedy, and they both have their own very
They're different,
specific
yeah.
intrinsic value. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you guys been fucking around. She
Yeah, it's
polished
been
off this
taking
whole
this whole time.
fucking purple
Yeah, she
one.
hit the entire, goddamn.
It melts in
too
your
much?
mouth. It's really easy to
It ain't
go
too much.
It
through.
melts, dude. You're good. Oh
But
my
yeah,
God.
so
See, if
comedies.
you have to, the grape one's really good. You gotta
Teeth are
taste
already
it.
I think the conclusion is comedies are on their own thing. I think they're in their own realm. So
I think one that
you should
like
rate comedies accordingly.
Differently.
Yeah, I think comedies should be rated accordingly because a lot of times you have to say, okay, this is my favorite comedy. You don't say this is my favorite fucking movie. Unless someone is one of your guys' favorite movie a comedy? No.
I love the Love Guru, but it's not a good movie.
It's not your favorite movie.
I don't know.
That's what I need. If I need someone here that's like my favorite movie is supposed to be a comedy. That's the only way that this can be
So I mean,
settled.
like any Jim
Like,
Carrey.
I'm telling you,
movie.
my
Okay,
brain is
hold on.
fucking locked in, son. I'm fucking in.
The Mask is up there for me for one of the best movies I've
That's a
ever
good
seen.
movie.
One of the best movies I've ever seen. But
If
I am
Jim
a Jim
Carrey was
Carrey
like-
mark.
That was okay. If Jim Carrey was like, "Yo, Steve, I want to take you out to dinner."
We're going.
Yeah, okay, but afterwards,
I don't care.
this is gonna
Do
get,
what you want.
This is gonna get serious.
Okay.
What would you be like? Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you ask him to wear the mask?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
I want
fuck
teeth.
yeah.
Fuck
I want
yeah.
By
I
the
mean,
way, the hottest Cameron Diaz has ever looked.
Yeah, because she
That
had
was her
meat.
first big role.
Because she had meat on her
So
bones.
pretty.
Hold on. Put the mask on. Put the teeth in. Let's go.
He said, "Put the teeth in." Do you see him try to talk like? That's why he fucking talk like this. It's because his fucking teeth.
yeah.
Why do you,
That's what he talks.
you sound like it.
That's what he talks like in a whole movie. He talks like this because those fucking choppers. Anyways,
Stanley Ipkiss.
That's for example, like How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. I love that movie.
That's
That's
a
one of my
great movie.
favorite chick
That's a great
flicks.
movie.
And that's got comedy in it, obviously.
But it's not a
a
comedy movie.
comedy.
It's a rom-com.
I like 50 First Dates.
That's a good one
movie,
too. Adam
The guilty
Sandler actually
pleasure.
has a lot of those types of movies where they're not. They have other
There's no alcohol in this drink.
elements.
I love that. The giant fishbowl.
Love
She's like,
that
I
for
mean,
you.
Interesting.
I feel like
Alright.
Tara's gonna fucking deck you here soon, Steve.
Why?
Oh,
Isn't
okay.
that
Never
bad?
mind. Never mind. Never mind. Never
Am I
mind. I
cutting
don't
you
want
off
to
too much?
bring that up.
Am I cutting her off too
I'm
much?
very like I'm memorizing every moment that this is happening,
Have I been that bad?
and I wanted to
This has
stop
been
right there because
great
I thought
all
she
night.
knew it too, but I don't think she does either.
I cut Steve off a lot. Also,
Fucking do it to each other. You're
that's
fucking
because he
pervert.
tries to move on to other things, and I still have thoughts.
I have thoughts.
I think that's Steve's job. Is we all have
I have
thoughts the whole
thoughts.
fucking
I'm
time.
trying. I'm trying to keep us on the rails.
I have
Or reels.
feelings.
I got a question.
Yeah.
Are these at different angles?
Yeah.
Thank God.
Weird, right?
Thank fucking God. I've been thinking about that since I
whole
saw
time.
that. I was like,
Well, and
that's-
they're also different width cuts.
thank you. Okay.
Deadpool is one of my favorite movies.
Add more action.
I think
comedy.
it's
Action comedy,
hilarious,
yeah.
but it's a huge it's mostly action. That's like a 50-50 to me. That one is like 50% action,
case
50%
is way too
comedy.
big.
Actually, it's probably 100 and 100.
Too bad.
It's like
I guess not.
Deadpool. It's like 100%
Yeah.
action, yet also somehow 100% comedy. Like it is equal amount of comedy and action.
It's its own thing. This debate's never gonna get answered.
So
I'm
did
pretty
you
satisfied.
say
I'm pretty
a fucking
satisfied.
did you rate this movie, Wally?
I don't
No,
think
he
I
didn't.
did. I don't
No.
think I
Okay,
did.
so what the fuck are you giving this out of 10?
I'll rate this high. I rate this probably an 8.
An 8.
I rate this,
So
I'll
we
rate
got
this an 8.
hold
I
on,
rate
hold
this
on.
high.
We got a 7.
I do. I'll
No.
rate this high.
7.5.
7.5, 7.
8 and a half.
Oh, you said 8.5.
Yeah.
7.5, 8.
The
And
reason
did I say something?
You have
you did.
been-
You did. You
I
said,
said 7.
Oh, you said 7.
I said 7.
So
the fuck
we
is that,
inched
8?
up 7, 7.5, 8, 8.5.
So this is going back to Steve's metric.
7 or
That's why I
8,
asked.
right?
I was like, "Where's this metric line at?" Because it's like, I don't understand.
What's your
I don't
favorite
fucking-
musical?
Back to the Future.
Oh my god. I mean, he does get up and sing,
Exactly.
but not in the
that
second
movie
one.
has
Marvin
everything.
Berry.
Not in the second one.
Marvin Berry.
But he sings in the first one, not the second one.
But in the second one, they go back to
I kinda like
the
Australia.
past and they see him singing again. Wait, what?
Huge Jackman.
Huge.
So why not The Greatest Showman then?
That one's good too.
That's a great one.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
just
really good.
I'm just not big on musicals. It's a little theatrical for me.
Oh, weird.
I don't mind it.
One of my favorite
Hold up.
musicals is Moulin Rouge.
I like Wicked, but
I love
you gotta
Mulan.
See it, you got to see it on Broadway.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Wicked. It's
Yeah.
really good.
Is Mulan an animated musical?
Yeah. Mulan, and so-
I'm saying, is it like
Well, yeah,
the Disney fucking
Disney
movie?
movies are pretty much all
Are they considered
musicals.
fucking? It's just the
Yeah,
same
yeah,
thing. It's
yeah.
the same fucking question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Team America World Police is a musical.
Oh yeah, that's number 1. Make a left down Bakalaka Street.
I also, but like
America, fuck yeah.
Here I
We
come to save the
harmonized.
motherfucking day.
But like I love normal
What a great
music,
podcast
movie.
like Rent. I like
Rent's all
Rent. I like Rent. But I like the songs. But it's because I like the songs in it.
I was close, right?
Moulin
Sure.
Rouge, I not just like the songs. I like the actual like.
I feel like I
Movie.
think. Oh, so here's
Bakalaka
Also, Nicole
Tara's
Kidman,
Fri-
the main character is a redhead. So
Tara's
course.
Friday night, right? And she's like in the mood. She's like she lights a fucking candle.
Carrick, we're watching
my-
fucking
Yeah,
Chicago.
with my
Yeah,
cotton
yeah,
candy.
she-
Chicago's a good one.
Puts on some
Puts you in
sort
the
of
mood.
fucking
Look at us.
babbling brook candle, right?
Babbling
Grabs-
Brook.
I actually, the sound
Puts
of a
that
babbling brook
movie
is
in the
really
background.
relaxing to me. Which movie?
But you put, or you just put
Babbling
on
Brook.
Moulin Rouge,
Mulan.
Like,
and then you just start singing.
like he knows. If you were to
here,
ask
baby.
him, if you were to ask him to name one of my favorite movies, he would absolutely say he knows.
I
He would
like how
absolutely
she's
say
pointing
Moulin
at you
Rouge.
After that
with
long, you
an
should.
empty cotton
I
candy.
keep thinking she's gonna throw it at me, so I've been like, I think I'm slowly getting trained.
Twitching your
I like,
eyes.
I get this. I have like abusive
didn't know you had
relationship with this podcast. I'm like, oh,
God
But I
damn.
do. I love.
Sorry.
I have. I have a
Sorry.
playlist on my Spotify that is all.
Christina Aguilera. hits.
No.
Okay.
But
Dirty?
yes,
That'd be
Like
fucking
Christina
great.
but
I should make
but
one.
is all.
Genie in a
Speaking
bottle,
of burlesque,
baby.
I love
Yeah.
burlesque.
Yeah, it's good.
That's a good one. That was one of the first movies in like a long time when that movie came out. That was one of the first movies my dad stayed awake from start to finish the whole movie in one sitting.
Oh, good
for him.
That's a good
nice.
one then.
I wonder
And
why.
and even you'd think, but even Carrick loves.
Look at them titties.
Exactly.
Even Carrick loves the part. Have all of you seen
What
that
is this?
movie, or just Steve? Have you seen that movie?
Seen every
Which
movie.
Burlesque?
The same one?
Yeah.
No, I have not.
No, I have not.
So there's a part in it where like everyone she works with at the burlesque thing, they don't know that she sings yet.
Can you?
Oh,
She
and
tried
just
to
hits them
tell
with that
them.
shit?
So they lip sync at this bar. That's their thing. They dress as burlesque and they lip sync to like the greats. Like they're lip syncing.
I feel
So-
like this is your dream right now.
Kristen Bell is in the movie,
Fucking thing.
and Kristen Bell is the bad. She's the bad character. She's the mean girl.
I love Kristen Bell.
And she gets mad that Christina Aguilera takes her spot in this like number. So she
yeah.
turns off the vocals. And they're like, lower the curtain. This is like, it's over. And as the curtain's coming down, she just like goes and
That's where Zootopia.
I'm not
got
even
it from.
kidding. Carrick will walk into the room from the other room to watch that part because he is like, yeah, she showed that bitch. Like he enjoys it.
She showed that bitch.
It's good.
Fuck out of that bitch.
Coyote
good.
Ugly? What?
Oh,
Yeah.
Coyote that's so fucking good.
Yeah.
Not a bad
So
movie.
I've
It's
danced
so
at a
good.
bar at a Coyote. I sang on a bar at a Coyote.
I danced on a bar before. On a bar.
I
I've
dance at
danced-
every bar.
I've danced on a lot of bars, but Coyote Ugly is the only one that I sang
at?
on.
Cool. Anyways, next week, because we're done here apparently. We've all given our thoughts and
I'm having
prayers
so much fun.
to
I had energy drink and sugar.
look at you.
Yeah, she's fucking lit.
She's getting
Bro.
it.
Poor Carrick.
now.
Hold on.
Poor
She's-
Carrick.
Next
She's
week.
fucking gone.
Yeah, she's gonna get home and just
Round two, baby.
I'll put on Moulin Rouge.
She's like, I got this.
I'll put on an outfit. I'll be walking around the house.
Got that fucking
performing it.
twisted tea outfit on. He's like, I picture him being terrified.
I do have a twisted tea. I do have a twisted tea onesie.
twisted
Cowered in the
tees.
corner.
Does it have
Onesie.
does it have one of the ass
It
buttons?
doesn't. It
You knew exactly what I was
doesn't.
gonna say.
But
It doesn't have
listen,
an ass
I
fucking
did
flap.
also just buy, and I will not.
We don't need to know this.
I
Relax.
You
just
wanna say
I
it.
do.
You
Yeah,
know you do.
I just bought. This is not to leave the house. I just bought it for the house, but it's like it's like that yellow black plaid skirt from Clueless that Cher
but it's
wears.
like
Oh, me too. I have that same thing.
yeah, it's like
but just for the house.
3 inches long.
Yeah, it's just for the house.
Oh,
for
relax,
you.
Miss Colsey. Relax, baby.
I'm just trying to get in what she's talking about.
But you know what? It's not like a pleated one like hers. It's like a more
I got
pencil
it's not-
skirt,
it's
but
not
like short.
pleated.
But like short.
Wait, what's next?
Stop
What's
pretending
next
to look
week?
at your fucking watch.
My dad just texted me.
Oh,
Look,
sorry,
you can
sorry,
see
Dave.
it.
Oh, we love Steve's dad.
Everybody, the mustache, the mullet, it's all good.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyways, next week it's Wally's pick. He's not prepared,
I'm not.
but he's going to tell
I
us
feel
what
like none of
movie
us
he's
ever are
picking.
anymore.
just talk for 30 seconds. Say something
30
for 30
seconds.
seconds.
Okay,
If you enjoyed
Welcome
what you heard tonight, you can or today. Honestly, if you enjoy what you listen to, you can find us on
My movie's Real
Facebook.
Dinosaurs.
There we go. Thank you.
Keep going. I love that movie, by the way. Keep
What,
going.
what's the,
Facebook,
we're back.
Instagram,
We're back?
Twitter,
Yeah, that's a good one.
YouTube,
Love that one. What did you say?
Spotify,
I didn't say anything.
Apple Podcasts.
How did you get that from
Wherever
me?
you listen to your podcast. How do like
You son of a bitch.
sneaky?
That's the nick-
Grabbed his
Snake.
vape pen.
A sneaky snag. If you want to
Instagram.
support us, you can
Facebook.
find us. I already said all that. If you want to support us, you can find us on
Facebook.
www. Dot
The decision reel.
Oh, I know what I'm going to do.
where you can
Shit, he already
find
knows.
these
I'm gonna do-
shirts. Okay,
You-
hold on, we're not going there.
What are we doing? We doing your favorite
These-
movie?
These two
Go
are
ahead,
going to
Wally.
fucking hate. No. Well, these two aren't going to like this, but I'm
I'm
going
gonna like it.
to do Tango and Cash.
Oh, look at this guy. Look at
I'm
him.
gonna
We're
do
doing
Tango.
Tango and Cash
I'm gonna
next
do
week.
Tango. I wanted to do fucking Big Trouble in China, but I haven't talked to Pastanowicz yet.
Okay. All right.
And I know we just got the group of 4 here.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
let's
yeah.
give it a few weeks before.
No problem.
You know what I'm saying?
No problem.
When I
Well-
come next time around.
Tango and Cash, like Django and Chain.
Next time around,
Django Chain. What is your?
It's not a racially driven film.
next time around will be your Halloween movie because it'll be October.
Ooh, I got so many good ones. It's gonna be Ernest. It's fucking 100% gonna be.
Well, so,
I'm so sorry.
I have the first pick of
October.
October, and that might have been my pick.
Steve technically.
Go practice karate in the garage.
What is all of this from?
You.
That's you. Look at you.
No.
It's the fucking sugar.
It wasn't there before we opened the second one.
What were you
Is what
gonna-
I'm saying.
What were you saying?
Look, is there a vent in this room? Are we out like, losing oxygen?
We're losing oxygen.
Feel
We're
like
fucking
it.
up.
Are we sure it's not the sugar and the
That's all
alcohol?
the sugar.
Well, what I was going to say is technically there are 5 Mondays in October.
You're right. And
So-
my wife might take one of those.
So, well, we talked about this.
She can do hocus pocus.
Maybe.
That the last
I'm gonna do practical
Monday,
magic.
the last. Oh wait, but we're
one
doing
too.
Tuesdays now.
Whatever.
Anyways, the
Practical
last
magic,
Monday in
100%.
October is Halloween.
Yeah.
Like Halloween is the last Monday of October. And we talked about doing Hocus Pocus with Tiffany and also discussing the new one.
Right,
Because
doing
the new
both
one
Can't wait
comes
to watch
out The new one comes out the first weekend of October.
Doing them
Yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah, and do a comparison side by side.
He's gonna get us flagged for sure.
I just found this today.
Don't matter. We don't make enough money.
I was working
gonna
like
get
in
a
the
second-
ceiling, and I was like, oh,
One
it's
second.
Hey, is Nightmare Before Christmas a Halloween movie or a Christmas movie?
It's Halloween.
a Halloween movie.
Look,
Yeah.
I haven't actually seen that movie, so we're gonna actually do a. How have you not seen this?
Wait, what?
With me in that movie in
Ooh,
fucking Hall, yeah.
can I host it?
You can do whatever you want. Yeah, that's fine.
I actually
like
thought
that movie. I've
about, so
seen it
you
a
won't know because you
bunch.
haven't seen it. I actually thought about this year dressing up as Sally because she has the red hair.
For our podcast, we should
And-
dress up.
Yes.
Which one?
Yeah.
The very last,
very
like
last one.
the Hocus Pocus
Yeah,
one,
yeah,
the
we
Halloween
should
one.
dress it up. We should dress up.
You guys would hate what we should do it every one.
That lets me trial run my costume.
Every single one.
I'm shaving my fucking head.
I have-
every single one. In
I shave my
October.
head every week.
I have a
shaving your
Halloween.
head?
I'm
Don't
painting
shave your
myself,
head.
Steve.
Oh,
I'm painting
shaving
my
your
whole
head?
body.
you know what you need to do?
Yeah. That's why I've been
I know
fucking
you- I know
lifting.
you're gonna
I've
do-
been fucking lifting.
You're gonna
for
do the
that.
God. You're gonna do God of War, but you should do the Metal Gear Solid 3 fucking face paint. Oh, you know what I'm talking about.
So I ordered my costume and I got to borrow Steve's fucking little things out there, but I am completely dressing up as a cartoon character or no,
God of
video
War.
game character. Yeah, like 100%. That's why I've been doing this for months now.
I've been
Just for
gearing
that.
up for October.
Not only that, it's like the past like fucking week and a half. I'm like, I gotta do this every fucking day. I'm like chicken and ricing. I'm like, ah.
Well, last week I was
overdose.
like, I think I might be a butterfly, and Randall was like, no. Do you remember this?
I
said
remember
I'm gonna
the
be a butterfly,
butterfly,
and
yeah.
Randall was flat out like, no.
Be whatever. You don't let him fucking.
Did I
touch
say
you.
that?
You gotta be a
did.
peacock.
You were
Let
like,
it fly.
When?
When we were filming the podcast,
Oh,
Last
I'm
week
sorry.
when we did
I said something about.
what was the episode we did?
I don't
last
remember
week?
why we
don't
were
know.
talking
I don't
about.
know.
What episode? We
What
did?
was last?
I've been taking these pills
Steve,
from
what-
memory, and they do not fucking work,
Yeah,
dude.
you listen to
Yes,
this Joe
sir.
Rogan podcast. It's
The
fucking
last
why Randall-
last week was
Randall's like, I've been getting
it's
alpha
not
brain.
alpha brain. That's
no.
just
Last week
expensive.
wasn't mine.
Steve, what are you
Whose
gonna
was
be?
last week?
For Halloween?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Steve's.
I'll be myself.
You
I'm
have to.
scared.
You have to.
We should change.
I don't know, what should
Let
I
me
do?
be you, and you can be me.
No, you
Give me
guys wear the
glasses.
same clothes. Look at you right now. You guys are the same. Almost the same.
That way
build.
we're good.
It's
No,
true.
no,
Look, you
Steve-
got the black
Wally,
t-shirt.
you be
I
me,
got a
and I'll
red-
be you.
wearing-
See, that would be funny. She comes in with like a beard and a fucking like a weird hat.
great.
Mansicle.
Sean did that for a show without telling anybody.
Oh my god.
We played PTM and we all get there and I'm dressed as Rick from Rick and Morty. Like I got the whole thing on.
Yes.
And
Goddamn
Sean
Morty.
comes in with a fake beard, a beanie, and like a flannel. He's like talking like me the whole time.
Pickle Rick.
It's so good. It's so good.
Pickle Rick.
Anyway, so next week we're gonna do Tango and Cash.
No.
I'm kind of actually looking forward to that because I haven't seen that movie in a long
It's
time.
also a huge deviation from everything we've done for the
Which-
past like fucking 2 months.
which I kind of like, right?
Exactly.
We're gonna get deep into it, but next week we're gonna do that. Anyways, thanks
curveballs.
everybody for listening to this podcast. If you do like what you hear, what Randy said already, find us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube at The Decision Reel. Find us on our website at www.thedecisionreel.com. On there, you can find our merch. You can support us that way by buying a T-shirt or a sticker, and just fucking put it wherever you want and stick that shit.
Stick
Also-
that shit. Stick.
Also, buy some cotton candy right here. We love cotton candy apparently here. Tara loves it as
And
well.
Twisted Tea, if you're
And
listening.
Twisted Tea, if you're
come the
listening, if
fuck
you
on
want
now.
to sponsor us in
been
any way.
months.
Next week we might have some better
months.
cameras set up, so we'll look nice and crisp and clean.
Let's a round of applause for Miss Scholesey's new setup.
Thank you. I spent a
He's doing
long
great.
time
And if
trying
you
to
look,
get
you
this.
can see
kicking
the
me in the
green
fucking
screen right
kneecap.
behind us.
Shut the fuck up. We got this new setup going here. It wasn't
No,
too
I
bad.
didn't.
Not at all. You did
I
not.
was about to
even a
say
little
they're
bit.
like literally under my
I
chair.
stood all
my
the way
feet.
back.
Jesus Christ. Anyways, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching if you are on YouTube. Again,
Ow!
find us on The Decision Reel. Give us a like, a favorite, a review, anything you like. Thank you very much. Have a good day.
Fucking Catalina wine mixer.